Yeah. Speaking slang. Talking shit.
What we got tonight, baby?
Access granted.
Yes, we do.
We back again like we never left. What's happening?
What's this, episode number 4?
Under Dig Me. Episode number 4 officially, not including the pilot. You know what I'm saying? So yes, it's episode number 4.
How we doing, baby? I was about to start. I didn't know if I wanted to sing or talk to niggas. I was in between, man.
Well, shit. You about to keep sweat on niggas.
I want to keep crying.
What's happening under Dig Me?
Access granted.
So look, man, your boys again, man. Speaking slang, talking shit. It's always the best of us.
Who you is and what you say your name was?
My name's Scotland's the Hustler, a.k.a. tell your mother to page me, a.k.a. tell your mother to check it out, because she gonna check me out, a.k.a. who's that 964? Oh shit, that's grandma. What the fuck is that? Can we get some love?
What that nigga just say?
Oh, this shit won't stop. Oh, this shit won't stop.
Well, Matos used to call me fat, so now they call me B.I.G. We shout out before we even do the whole intro. Man, who are you and what they say your name is, man?
My name's Saquon. They call me Barry Black.
Barry Black.
Hey, you see what's got deep? Barry Black.
Barry Black, yeah. That's whiter the berry, the blacker the juice in this motherfucker.
Under Dig Me, and I am B.I. Double G Church. Slang it to ya, bitch, like my name was Lurch.
Hey, man, look. Like I tell y'all niggas every show,
AKA
man.
Mr.
I
Excitement,
love doing
man.
this shit with y'all niggas. I love y'all niggas, man. These my brothers on the mic with me. Or
Like,
I'm on the mic
whole
with
intro and shit.
my
Like,
cuz, man. I
this
love y'all
nigga
niggas, man.
Blooded soundboard Scotty, man.
Hey, man, I was fucking up last week.
You
I'm on
really might be the Puff Daddy of the crew. I might be mistaken.
because I'm gonna take that.
Take that.
And then I'm gonna take that and take that.
Take that. Can't stop.
I'm shutting the podcast down, dog. Nah,
What's up? Speaking slang, talking shit, man. We missed y'all. I know it sounds unbelievable. What we did.
Hell yeah, man.
We ain't been in front of the mic in almost a
man.
week. You know what I'm saying? We've been chilling. Fuck, what you talking about?
Man,
You know
get some rest, man. You know what I'm saying? This is the rest up, man. Ain't no work to do.
Rest is the best. I had my head on some breasts. Hiccup. My name is Peaches. And now
Nah, 30 years past, still got ass.
Real shit. Shout out to Eddie Murphy, man, coming to America.
Shout out.
2, 3, 4, 5. Make another one. All right, so look, man. Let's
get into the show.
Yeah, let's get into the show. Let's start off like we normally do. We're gonna start with the news, and I want to start today because I want to start on the upside of things. I want to say, shout out, big ups to America's father, Mr. Bill Cosby. Mr. Bill Cosby.
Dr. Huxtable.
They give us free. You know what I'm saying?
Dr. Huxtable.
Dr. Heathcliff.
Nigga, besides Uncle Phil, he the only father niggas raised.
Now, listen. I said this on a previous show. Yes. Rape, sexual harassment, things of that nature. Those are serious things, serious crimes. You know, so I'm not saying I'm not making judgment on this case, but we all know the facts. I'm not gonna get into them. Shout out Bill Cosby because there's a lot more wicked motherfuckers walking free. Welcome home, and you know what? Give him some gunshots and stand on.
It was already coming. I was just loading up the pistol. That's all.
He stood his ground. I
ain't held it like a man, but I said that was a nigga from Philly.
Even my word, like Big Willie. Even though they violated their original plea agreement, they broke the law in trying him.
Okay.
They literally broke the law. You understand? By trying him.
All right.
He still stood on his ground. He said, "I will not register as a sex offender. I will not call myself that. I will not plead to that. I will not."
Just to even get early.
He said,
he was willing to go to the dirt. He's willing to go to the dirt.
He said, "Give me the whole 10.
What did he do? 7?
No, 3. He did
It
3.
seemed like 7.
He did 3, but they denied him parole because he would not register as a sex offender. He said, I ain't doing that. Not happening. No way, no how. You know what I mean? Yes. Rape is crazy. Rape is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But it happens to men and women. So, you know, I'm not pointing no fingers no way.
Has niggas ever been raped?
What do you mean? By a woman or men in general?
I mean, I'm just saying, like, have you ever been raped?
That's something I don't want to talk about on this show. I'm just saying. It's something that's for another show.
No, the reason why I asked
that's for another Dr.
like,
Phil on that show.
The reason why I asked that question is like,
I had my shit pushed in real good.
You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, yo, I ain't asking you if your shit pushed in.
You read your shit pushed in? What that niggas on trade? You read your shit pushed in?
We in the office, dog.
I had my shit pushed in real good.
That shit. No. I'm just saying like. Because most of the cases when there's a male, it's always like, oh, the teacher, blah, 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 she got caught. But has there ever been real cases of like, I'm saying, like, oh, that bitch touched me how she ain't want me to, or how I ain't want to.
A woman can rape a man. I know it seems crazy because like,
oh, that is Antoine Fisher.
Your dick will still get hard. Like, if you don't want it, your dick won't get hard. But that's victim blaming. That's victim blaming, bro.
I'm just saying.
It's victim blaming. But yeah, men can get raped. It's there's a case where it was like a wife. She got found guilty of raping her husband or some crazy shit. Like, she was like, nigga, you gonna get me, you know what I'm saying?
But just like you
Drop
said,
them draws, little nigga.
But just like you said, that joint gonna get hard as a table leg. You know what I'm saying? Like.
But look, we can't help that. We're wired for that. I mean,
that's what I'm saying.
Because it's like if your dick don't get hard, you can't get raped. I mean, but that's victim blaming again. There has been cases of men being raped by women. Real shit.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there has.
You seen Horrible Bosses?
That was a movie though.
And what? I'm just saying.
And that's comedy. Because for one, all them joints that was trying to get them niggas could have got it for real. Okay. They was just on some bullshit. Well, but at the same time, they was all married, keeping their vows type shit. So that's different.
Well, my nigga, name a virus movie that came out and killed a bunch of people. COVID just happened last year, so
they about to make a movie.
That's a movie.
They about to make a movie.
It's a movie, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Starring Donald Trump.
All those things are wired by the truth. But anyway, shout out to Bill Cosby, man. We'll touch on a different topic. What else we got happening?
I don't know, man. You done got off on the bat. You know what I'm saying? What's up?
Look, so all right, since we're talking about rape, we're going to get right into it. Let's talk about the Boy Scouts of America.
Oh, man.
Let's talk about the motherfucking Boy Scouts of America. Since you want to put Bill Cosby in... gave a couple pills, has a couple drinks, and 40 years later, oh shit, you raped me. Let's talk about the 85,000 plus young men and boys that were raped in the Boy Scouts of America.
Hold on. The ill shit is, every time I see that commercial, I think of one person. I ain't gonna say them names. My nigga Saquon know who we talk about.
I was gonna say that shit too.
Nah, I'm saying shout out Choo Choo. But I just know he was an ill dude. I don't know what he did or whatever, but I'm just saying, like,
that nigga was a Boy Scout.
He was a Boy Scout.
He was an Eagle Scout, nigga. That nigga was
the nastiest nigga walking.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so when I see that commercial, the first thing I think about is Cuz, but then at the same time, I'm like,
well, listen. Let's get into the news. All right, let's get into the news. The Boy Scouts has reached an $850 million settlement.
I used to be a Boy Scout too.
Oh shit! That explains everything. That's why he's Mayor McSleaze.
Now all we did was
have you ever been raped?
No, all we did was build go karts and shit. Like it was to the church and shit. You know what I'm saying?
You wasn't a real Boy Scout then because you'd been out in the woods.
I ate a brownie once. You know what I'm saying? Like I had a brownie before.
What did I do in the Boy Scout?
Because that's all you do is sell brownies, cookies, and make little go-karts and shit.
Nah, you was in the Hood Scouts, nigga. You was in a whole different organization. Because if you was in this organization, apparently, they was fucking everybody.
Yeah. That's just ill, though. I seen that commercial.
Boy Scouts reached an $850 million settlement with sex abuse victims. All right?
I still got my little dip and everything.
July 1st. You still got your little ascot?
Nah, I ain't got it. I'm just
yeah. All right.
I ain't seen that shit.
Let me find out you have sex with you be fucking all these bitches with your legs in the air. Let me find out, who?
Yeah, that's funny as hell. Nah,
I can tell somebody else was though. Let me find out.
We just told everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody listening, dog.
Man, everybody listening, dog.
Apparently Crown Royal wasn't listening. That's why we're drinking Pendleton tonight.
Oh, man. Shout out to Pendleton,
Shout out to Pendleton.
Because Crown Royal ain't paying us.
Canadian whiskey. We drinking Pendleton tonight. They ain't paying us for it yet.
Yeah.
This is cut with the finest cut. This language we don't talk. You know what I mean?
Cut with the finest cut.
So Pendleton blended Canadian whiskey, cut with the finest glacier-fed spring water.
That's that
Oregon's highest.
Oh, that's that Bobby Boucher.
Mount Hood.
That's that Bobby Boucher. The
Mount
finest
Hood.
glaciers.
Yeah, that's
that Bobby Boucher.
That's that water boy. Oh shit. We might got a new drink.
Captain Insano.
Mama said drink Pendleton tonight, baby.
Because that was the devil.
We drinking it and ain't paying us for it yet, but
yeah, let's go.
But normally I don't like shit with no cutting it. You understand? Anyway, so back to the Boy Scouts of America have reached an $850 million settlement with groups representing tens of thousands of men with sexual abuse claims. A major step forward addressing a deluge of accusations that sent the organization into bankruptcy. Wait, stop, pause. Sexual abuse victims sent the organization into bankruptcy. Not a bunch of people went to tens of thousands of people. Not people went to jail. Nobody went to jail. They said it sent the organization to, oh, how dare you tear down an organization with.
So what, they just stopped buying Boy Scout apparel and shit like that? Because ever since I've known, the Boy Scouts has been free to get into. You just gotta like help.
Yeah, it's free to get into because they about to get into you. Under
look, man, y'all niggas are dissing on the low. I ain't gonna take.
Ain't
that.
Nobody dissing, bro.
No.
This is
no.
This is facts.
No, I'm not talking about.
I'm not saying it happened to you. You must have been.
I'm just talking.
Look, you must have been 84,001. It was 84,000 victims that came forward.
Yeah, that's me.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm 84. Yeah, 1,001. Yeah, 1,001.
You just you always late to some shit. You probably missed the bus. Lucky you.
I definitely did.
See what I'm saying? We'll be here 8:30 in the morning. You show up at 9. They're like, damn, I overslept.
Hell yeah.
You
River Cross Street.
You lucky you missed that bus that day, bro.
That's funny as hell.
Oh shit. So hey, y'all niggas crazy.
Yeah, but no, for real.
Hold on. In a filing on Thursday with the U.S. bankruptcy court in Delaware, we're talking about bankruptcy. So immediately this article goes right into the bankruptcy proceedings of them raping 84,000 men. But I'm gonna keep reading.
It's no longer 40.
No, I'm gonna keep reading. In a filing on Thursday with the U.S. bankruptcy court in Delaware, the Boy Scouts, BSA, Boy Scouts of America, said the settlement with the Coalition of Abused Scouts for Justice, that's the name of the people who...
What did you say, Abused Scouts for Justice?
The Coalition of Abused Scouts for Justice and 2 other groups covers claims by about 60,000 abuse survivors, 60,000 abuse survivors. I seen something today that said it was 84,000.
That's like
this
more
article
than the church,
said it was
though.
60. No, it ain't. The church been doing this since the church.
Well, all right, go ahead.
That's the 1G church, not the 2.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck them niggas. You know
I was gonna say,
yeah, fuck them niggas. Nah, nigga. There's 2 G's in my church, nigga.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Y'all fuck out of here.
I didn't even know there was no G's in the church.
So apparently, there's 60,000 young men who have came. According to this article, I said it was 84,000 earlier.
Yeah. But
But until I have that in front of me, I don't want to. I'm gonna just say what's in front of me.
Exactly.
60,000 young men came forward. How about the young men that didn't come forward? Or the young men who committed suicide because they were being raped by their scoutmasters, who didn't know they can come forward, who abused them mentally enough to send them way over the fucking edge. They're
especially
talking,
depending on where a person lives in the society, because you know how people look at you and things like that. So
this angers me. You understand? This makes me very fucking mad
that's
because
fucked
they
up.
settled this in bankruptcy court,
Like,
which means nobody goes to jail.
That's crazy.
They raped at least 60,000 boys.
That's the came forward.
At least 60,000 men were raped by people they trusted.
But you say and or
scoutmasters,
right?
and I bet most of their, I bet 59,999 of those toes was pink. That was doing the raping. Let's keep it fucking funky, man. And they talking about fucking Bill Cosby. They're talking about anybody else. I mean, like I said, rape is rape. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They settled it in bankruptcy court.
Yeah.
They violated Bill Cosby's agreement to use it against him, to put him in jail, to defame that black man. He was a fucking monster. They called him a monster. Yeah. They called him a fucking monster. But the Boy Scouts of America has raped at least 60,000 men, and they settled their case in bankruptcy court.
That's just bullshit.
The fuck out of here. You want to talk about privilege? You want to fucking talk about privilege? Let's see the lineup of pictures of the men who did the raping. I bet not one of them looked like Bill Cosby.
And they ain't gonna show him either.
And I bet they're all still walking free. Or they died and went to their grave and they taught the next person how to rape the next 60,000 young men. The organization isn't even closed. The Boy Scouts are still operating to today. They covered up the rape of at least 60,000 young men.
Yeah.
And now they're giving them $850 million to spread out. Was it after legal fees? What is your manhood, your sanctity, your everything? What is that worth to you?
How much does it cost?
And this is over the course of...
Pretty much how much $1 costs.
This is over the course of a half...
This
is a half of a century. We're talking about a half of a century.
Say that again, Saquon.
I said, what's the price tag on your life is when compared to some sneakers?
Real shit. That's
real
the
shit.
No shit. I'm like, real shit.
But you know, why isn't this all over every fucking news source in the world? You understand?
Guess what it is, though? Not jumping off your subject. Guess what it is?
What
the
is
person they didn't talk about, she done passed the failed the drug test.
Oh, we're going to talk about Shakira.
I already know you're going to get into that. But I'm just saying, that's what's on the news, but she wasn't glorified for the good shit she did. You know what I'm saying? So not to jump off your subject, because we can still stay on that, but it's just, I went into that. Because then it'll also bring me into totally off subject again. Same thing with Michael Phelps.
Now listen. Michael Phelps did get suspended.
I was going to say.
And it was off of a picture. He never pissed positive. He was off of a picture.
I thought he did come up dirty.
He might have later.
I think
after he was like, yeah, fuck it, nigga, Weezy still love me. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, he never got caught with a positive test. There was a picture of him smoking out of a bong after this and blah, 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 blah. So he wasn't...
But it was actually before all that shit happened.
Whatever the case was, he never pissed dirty.
Yeah. Okay.
He never pissed dirty. Now, no excuses or shit like that, but the girl's mama just died. And she still said I had to come and show up and run my race. Because if she didn't show up, she wouldn't have went to the Olympics anyway. You know what I mean? So she still show up. So how do you clear your mind the day your mama died? You got to race the next day?
Somebody talked to you was like, this what your mother wanted.
No, it ain't about what can't say her mama wanted her to smoke weed and fuck up her Olympics.
No. I'm talking about
her mama race. You gotta go.
You already know somebody. She was on somebody's shoulder.
Her mama would have wanted her to race. Why was she not? So her biological mother died. She said my biological mother died. So you have to deal with that. You have to deal with that shit, and then you still got to run a race like the next day or not. She has a choice not to run. So maybe she just wanted to take some medicine and clear her mind.
That's probably the last thing she wanted her to do.
No, but here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. If she would have popped one of them pills that the Purdue family has selling America to get them addicted to shit, that once again. The Purdue family, what's the Purdue? What's the name of their family? No. What's the name of their family? It's not the Purdue family. What's the name of their family? These are the people who just they settled their settlement with the United States government. They're making Oxycontin and shit like that. Just what's the name of their fucking family? I'm gonna look it up, man. So anyway.
Because we're on subject.
No, we gonna go right into it. Let's ride. Because I was gonna talk about Shakira anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it was. I forget the name of the family. I want to look it up. Oxycontin makers. It was Purdue. I was right. Sorry, Purdue Pharma.
And they're also the
Purdue Pharma. Nah,
it's not the same people.
No. Are you serious? I thought you was joking. Nah, it might be. Who knows? You know what? Real shit. It might be.
You know what I'm talking about, though.
Yeah, Purdue Chicken. Yeah. Who knows? It might be, bro. It might be.
As soon as you said the name, first thing I thought you said, who's it?
No,
chicken.
It was Purdue Pharma. They're a mixture of Oxycontin and a bunch of other opioids. All right,
they getting chicken.
They definitely getting that chicken. Tell them again, say.
All
right, definitely getting that chicken. So here's the thing: they are the maker of the most addictive opioids in the world. They lied about the addictiveness of the opioid to get it approved by the FDA. They pretty much caused the opioid epidemic in America. They was found guilty by Congress for starting and lying about and covering up the most addictive opioid crisis in America.
Okay.
Guess where they settled at? Bankruptcy court. None of them goes to jail. They get to keep their money. I'm talking about trillionaires.
Yeah.
They get to keep their money. They had to pay maybe $800 million, billion. They had to pay a couple billion.
Yeah. To the victims.
To the quote unquote, not all the people on the fucking ground. All the victims. All the people still strung out. They made the pills knowing that they're highly addictive. And then what did they do? They make the pills out of reach to some people. So when you can't afford the pills, what do? You turn to street opioids. I wouldn't doubt if they had their hands in the street opioids too.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, you crazy as fuck.
You think they didn't?
Crazy. You think no dog food, no Oxycontin? That the Oxycontin, that's dog food, baby.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? And then when you can't afford that, you crack a can of Alpo. You can go get it. So once again, these people whose toes are mad pink are allowed to kill, rape, murder legally and settle in bankruptcy court. Because I guess it goes to show, as long as you are the right complexion and you have enough greenbacks, you are above the law. My word.
That is definitely true. But in certain cases, your greenbacks can outweigh your complexion. Because if you got enough greenbacks for whatever, you might have to pay more to play. But if you got it to play, you don't think so?
Jay-Z and Beyonce got a whole lot of money. If they got a whole bunch of niggas addicted to a drug tomorrow, I bet motherfucker they going to fucking jail, nigga. You know what I'm saying? No. It's about it's a lineage. Understand?
Okay.
It's about lineage, bro.
All right.
That money that we talk about, Purdue money, that shit longer than train smoke. What if the motherfuckers wasn't poor and made up Oxycontin one day in the lab and got rich?
Yeah.
That money go way back. And the name done changed 10 times. That money done owned our people. You understand what I'm saying?
Of course.
We talking about that kind of money, my nigga.
Yeah.
That's why they sell in bankruptcy court. And who the fuck were the Boy Scouts that nobody went to jail? You look at all these politicians and judges, they all been Boy Scouts and shit. I want to say that I'm gonna go on record right here, speaking slang, talking shit, to say the Boy Scouts is a cult. Listen to the name. Now that you know what they did, Boy Scouts. They scouted little boys and they raped them down. They raped $1 billion worth of boys.
I'm glad I was late that day. Shit.
Shout out to Scotty never being on time. You know what I'm saying?
Double shout out to myself.
Your booty hole is intact, sir. See what CPT can do for you?
Hell yeah.
Operate on color people time.
You gonna start selling it. I'll sell you seminars on how to do that shit.
That's why we're always late for some shit. We want to see who go in first, whether they come out or not.
We scouting the door. That's the only scouting we doing.
Look, to all the victims of the Boy Scouts and Purdue Pharma,
shout out to y'all, man.
Shout out to y'all.
That's
however it may go.
Ain't no joke at the end of that.
There ain't no joke. It's not funny.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying? We laughing, but that shit ain't funny.
Yeah, we make something. We make something
real
delightful out of anything dark.
It's not that.
But
you gotta laugh.
Yeah, we're not making front. We're just
You gotta
speaking
laugh.
slang, talking shit.
Thank you. That's all we doing. Speaking slang and talking shit. Let's move on. All right. Say Qua. What's happening, bro? Talk to me.
Hey, shit, man. I was gonna say we might as well get into Sha'Carri.
Let's talk
about it.
Y'all
was already on.
Let's talk about it.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about it. What do you think?
Shit, it's fucked up. But I mean,
rules are rules.
I could
see
both sides.
Shout out, man.
I think it's Sha'Carri.
It's Sha'Carri. It's Sha'Carri.
It's your mama.
She corrected it.
Yeah.
I'm saying it wrong. It's Sha'Carri. She said it's Sha'Carri, by the way.
Yeah.
And you gonna say it, get it right. You know what I'm saying?
Gunshots to baby. Keep killing them, baby.
You did?
You know what I'm saying? Keep killing them. Go ahead, bro.
They can't stop who you are. Hey, by the way, I want to go on record before you go on. I want to say black boycott the Olympics, yo. Hashtag black boycott.
Access granted.
All right, say Qua, please, sir.
I mean, it's definitely fucked up.
But rules are rules. Rules are rules.
That's the other side of it too, though. Motherfuckers is saying that too.
Flip a coin.
Not even that. They saying motherfuckers is arguing that she knew that shit was illegal.
Yeah.
She did it anyway.
So what did she actually come up dirty for? Weed?
She said she ingested THC. She didn't say she smoked it. She said I ingested THC. The night I found out my biological mother died. Now, once again, she couldn't.
From a reporter.
She may not have been high when she ran the race. You know, THC binds to your not just your fat in your body because she's a very strong athlete. But no, you got to understand the body, the brain, as well as the rest of the body, has a cannabinoid receptors. Your body has a whole cannabinoid system that is wired. You're wired to accept cannabis to THC.
Yeah.
I don't know the name. I don't know that shit.
You sure?
I do. I do, but this Pendleton got me leaning, baby. Once again, shout out to Pendleton. Drinking it tonight, and I ain't paying for it. Yeah.
Still shout out to Crown Royal because we've been drinking, y'all. We're gonna get back to y'all, but tonight we ain't fucking with y'all.
Yeah. Like I said, so your body has a whole cannabinoid system. Your body is actually wired for cannabinoids.
Word.
Period.
Word.
1,000%. This is science. You can't argue with science, baby. What's my saying? You can't argue with science, bro.
Professor Chef.
You can't argue with science. You know what I'm saying? Your body is wired for cannabis. Now, once again, rules are rules. Yes, she knew. But once again, you have to look. I want to defend her and say, listen, everybody knows stress is real. Stress will make you hang yourself in the closet with a belt. Stress is real. Stress can kill. They say stress is the silent killer. Stress can give you a stroke or a heart attack if you're stressed out enough. She is an athlete at the top of her fucking game. Imagine the stress of that. She's competing to run in her first Olympics at the age of 21. She is the fastest woman in the world. Imagine the stress and the press that's all over her. Everybody's in her fucking face.
Turn around.
Look, she's already just like, what the fuck? It's going so far where people are talking.
The day before.
Yeah.
Passing to your mother.
We're going so far as the people are speaking ill on her about her hairstyle choices.
Yeah, I know that. I seen that. That was a big.
I'm talking about people who look just like her and us. I mean, they're down on this one on her hairstyle choices, not up in her because she's the fastest woman in the fucking world and the athlete in the top of her prime at age doing things nobody has ever done before. You should be big up in this woman. So none of
hating baby
four thumbs down to all everybody's hating Shakira. Four thumbs down to all y'all, man. Thank you. We ain't getting no more four thumbs down in a minute. Y'all get it all. You know what I'm saying? Fuck y'all for real. Honestly. So like I said, so
that ain't her real
none of
hair.
us knows. None of us knows what it feels like to be famous. So imagine the stress on her being famous alone.
No, I'm just playing.
You famous with the bitches, bro.
I'm famous with everybody, man.
You know how many bitches that I seen get chased out of your house by the next bitch? You know what I'm
world renowned, man. Introduce me, call me Seafood Ghost, man. Shit.
Salute. Shout out to Mayor McSleeves, yo. Scotty Hustle, yo.
But nah, that shit is fucked up, man. Like,
real shit.
They dissing shorty like that.
And I'm talking about in general alone. So fuck the bullshit. Rules are rules. I can't say let her in.
They should change that.
But I'm still going to say black boycott the Olympics, yo. Imagine if we didn't compete in major sports. It'd be boring as hell.
So look, hold on.
You know what the NBA finals? The NBA finals will be over in 7 games, and the top score by any team will be probably 62 points.
That's funny.
If none of us play,
so hold on.
That'd be a boring ass finals. You dig?
You talking about this change thing? Does that have
let's keep it fucking funky.
Anything to do with that Master P shit with the signing of the chain shit? I don't know if y'all know about that.
Signing of the chain?
Nah,
you talking about college athletes can get paid now?
Yeah, and
his son has got a $2 million endorsement.
Yeah. So,
but that
don't have nothing to do with that. So we ain't gonna get into that.
Look, there's some pink toes out there getting paper. I read about a couple bitches got $4 million endorsements the same day it happened. There's pink toes out there get some paper. Now call it. Shout out to Reggie Bush. They giving him his trophy back, baby.
Oh, hold on.
Heisman back, bro.
Nigga,
restore all his records and everything. You know
I just was talking about that nigga on the last show, man.
Shout out to Reggie Bush, yo. You was talking about it.
We missed you, baby. I ain't seen you since
the Kardashian curse was wearing off, nigga. Yes, sir.
That nigga started drinking water again. That nigga crazy.
He was drinking that water to find his glacier spring fed water from Oregon's highest peak, Mount Hood. The same shit that's in that Pendleton. You know what I'm saying?
But look, hey yo, hold up. Some other shit. So look, I guess not to really get off and shit, but have y'all heard about that big ass bust in Phoenix?
Nah, talk about it.
So look, basically, a bust in Phoenix leads to 3 arrests, seizures of drugs, cash, and weapons. Right? Then it says, just the article, excuse me. This sounds like I can't read good. Hold on. So then it says 3. Nah, but for real. 3 men were arrested Wednesday during a Maricopa County drug suppression task force crime suite.
Cooper.
I was gonna let him rock. I don't know.
What is it, Maricopa? Whatever. Anyway, task force crime suite. Deputies also seized drugs, cash, cars, and weapons during multiple searches around the Phoenix area. Detectives initially identified one suspect that they believed was involved in trafficking cocaine and marijuana within Arizona and throughout the rest of the county using the United States Postal Service. On June 30th, search warrants were simultaneously served as at 3 different locations. Excuse me. At the first location, investigators arrested 2 men, but detectives say the third man tried to get away from the men by jumping off the balcony of a 4th-story apartment. He was also he was the story behind that video. I don't know. I come to think about it. I don't know. But he was eventually caught and taken into custody. And then the suspects have been identified as Taden Bolton, Matthew Madigan, and Isaac Mercado, all 20 years old. They were interviewed and booked into the Maricopa County Jail, whatever you want to.
Them young boys getting that money. Don't none of them sound black though.
Hold on. Let me tell you this though. All 3 search locations. Investigators say they found 46 pounds of marijuana, 3.2 pounds of mushrooms, 16 grams of cocaine, 2 pounds of cannabis, 415 vape carts, and 17 grams of edibles. They also seized a number of weapons, including 11 handguns, 4 rifles. In addition, the bus turned in. In addition, the bus turned up some high-end jewelry, multiple computer systems, 5 vehicles, and $380K in cash. MCSO will continue to investigate and aggressively pursue criminals who threaten the safety of the community, said the Maricopa or whatever County Sheriff Paul Pinzone. But that's just
ill. That's into that money, huh?
Nigga. That's all pretty much the article say. I'm just saying, that's just ill though. You know what I'm saying? 3 niggas was nigga. Did you hear what they said?
It was black? Their names ain't sound black, bro.
Hell no. What was their names again?
You said nigga. Them names ain't sound black, bro.
Man,
Isaac Mesquita.
Hold on. First off, Taden Bolton might be black.
Nope.
The last name is definitely white, but for Taden could be a nigga.
Nope.
Matthew Madigan is definitely not. Isaac Mercado is Spanish. For sure. That's a Spanish cat.
You probably saying that shit wrong as hell.
Right.
I mean, you want to take a look and try to see if you see something different?
No,
I mean,
no, you proved to me you can't read.
Nah, but look though, that's ill though. 46 pounds of weed. 3.2 pounds.
They're moving that way.
Saying? Like,
I guess the streets about to get dry, huh?
I don't know. I don't know what the streets is doing, man. I ain't in these streets, man. I shop at the dispensary. I'm just reporting the news, man.
I'm a medical patient,
just reporting the news. That's ArizonaFamily.com.
Medicinal marijuana.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, so boom.
But what about that though? That's ill though. They got pictures of that shit and all that shit, man. I mean, they ain't saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Niggas been doing this shit since the 60s, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, shit. It sucks. I mean, I don't know. I have no opinion on that one, bro. I have absolutely no opinion on that story. It's like,
I mean, I'm just saying.
I don't know none of them niggas. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know them either.
It doesn't affect my world or me directly. I mean, it's like,
I mean,
it sucks.
Look, I just said, did you hear about it?
No, I didn't.
So now you're hearing about it. What's your opinion? You know what I'm saying?
I don't have one on that. You know what I'm saying? I really don't have an opinion on that, bro.
I do wonder what they're gonna do with all that shit, though.
Who, the police?
Let's go back to the streets, baby.
They had a crib having a cookout right now. Eating some pork. You ever
see Training Day, nigga? Let's go back to the streets, baby. Lonzo will head in the trunk. You know what I'm saying?
You want to go to jail? You want to go home? Sandman in the county.
Straight up. What you talking about?
Shit. That's 4-5, nigga. You federally fucked, baby. That's exactly how they ran in there. The Lonzo. But that's ill though. 3 different locations around the Phoenix, Arizona.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me can we digress for a minute? Because I'm gonna go into a lot more. Actually, let's talk about the rapper Pooh Shiesty for a minute. Yeah, let's talk about rapper Pooh Shiesty. So the headline says rapper Pooh Shiesty may have implicated himself in crime after money he showed on Instagram reportedly matched a $100 bill left at the scene of a robbery. All right, so it was a few months ago, whatever. They say Pooh Shiesty showed up to buy some shoes, drugs, jewelry.
That's Gucci's little nigga, right?
Yeah,
yeah. That little nigga. Yeah.
That nigga hard though, man. You know what I'm saying? We was making us. I fuck with that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Find out.
A little young Gucci.
Was he out cleaning the floors or some shit? What's your niggas?
Hey,
you know that's great background music. But go ahead.
I think a double cut. You know what I'm saying?
That's funny as hell.
Cleaning the floors.
Cause you know that's great, like cleaning up background music. You know what I'm saying?
Pooh Shiesty?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That shit had me cleaning up. Can you close the clean it up? But look.
I clean up to R&B, man.
We ain't talking about when you clean it up.
Now, so look, Pooh Shiesty, a couple of motherfuckers, they say it's allegedly that they went to go buy some high-end marijuana, some shoes for somebody. When they got there, it was a deal turned bad. Like, there's a camera and all that shit. Shootout, whatever. Mm-hmm. What the reason why I brought this story up is they said the feds went to his Instagram and he was spreading out money. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, he spread out money on his arm and shit. You know
so the nigga's the very first one, the serial numbers match.
Who knows what the feds can do, baby?
But
that's what I'm saying. They took a photo of the money off his Instagram, found a serial number that matched a $100 bill left at the scene of the crime.
But you can get like 20,000 of that bullshit for like what, $15 off Wish? You know what I'm saying?
They said it was fake money. They just said it was $100. You know what I'm saying? Are you saying his money was fake? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
I didn't say that first time. I didn't say the nigga. First off, I didn't say the nigga money was fake.
So
I'm just saying most of them rapper niggas now. I'm saying they be grabbing. You could buy 20,000 of that bullshit for like $15.
They're using this in the case against him. They said the feds went to his Instagram, seen money that he had spread out Instagram, and wanted the $100 bills from his Instagram matched the serial number of one of the $100 bills that left at the scene of the crime.
So what is it, a calling card? Like, how was it left at the scene of the crime?
So you think he's an evil villain? Like he was like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is it a calling card? Is this nigga the fucking Joker now?
They're saying there was some money left behind, bro.
So how was it in his Instagram?
Because he took a picture.
He took a picture before the crime?
I don't know when
it just happened to drop up.
I don't know, bro. They're just saying that they went on his Instagram. They seen a picture of him spreading out money. Mm-hmm. So, but think about this shit.
He was spreading out money at the crime.
But how? Think about the motherfucker analyzing that shit. They had to sit there and look at every number, zoom in on every dollar bill, write down the serial numbers, and then they found one that matched the same. Like,
but how does that even sound? Listen.
Is
it a calling card? Like you said, a super villain?
The moral of the story is, Scotty, not about Pooh Shiesty or nothing like that. It's about watch what the fuck you do online. Because there's a team of motherfuckers who will analyze everything you do online.
Man, I try to tell my son that shit all the time.
And can clearly match it up to some shit. $100 bill that you spread out. He's still spreading money like this. Every time you see me spreading some money out. They took the serial number off of that and matched it to a serial number, and it just so happened to be his $100 bill that he put on Instagram. Like,
why was he rapping just now? Like, I should have put a beat behind what you would say. Like, his $100 bill put on Instagram. No, but that's what I'm saying. Listen to how it sounds when you're saying it.
That's another thing, though. Niggas
we just wrote the whole song too. But that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Now was it a calling card? Niggas is telling on themselves, so he just did that same shit and then left it at the scene. Like nigga, like,
I'm sure he didn't throw it on purpose, bro. It's just the point of the fact look, he dry snitched on himself, but you should have had the money out at the beginning. They never could have matched that $100 bill to you.
All that.
No face, no case. He put himself in a place. But once again, I'd give anybody change for $100 all day.
Alright, but look,
that $100 bill will change hands a million times in 5 minutes.
Of course.
You know
of course. That is totally true.
They could have on a stripper. You know what I'm saying?
Like, listen to what you're saying.
You know, but I'm sure Pooh Shiesty make it rain, bro.
So was he at the crime scene making it rain?
They're saying
they're
saying he was there, but he said I wasn't there. But they're saying now that $100 bill connects him and puts him on the scene. We all watch CSI.
What was the actual crime? Did they actually state that? Like, what happened?
Yeah, I would read into it, but I'd rather just skip on.
I said about
No, because I'm
shot
just saying, like, listen.
Somebody got shot.
Gone wrong or some shit, and he shot at two niggas.
All right, so here you go. According to police, Shiesty, whose real name is Latrell Donnell Williams, and two friends of his went to meet two men to buy some marijuana and high-end sneakers while driving around in a bright green McLaren. Apparently, Williams and his friends allegedly shot the men who were supplying them with marijuana and the sneakers, and a robbery going bad.
All right.
So I don't know who tried to rob who. Honestly, I don't want to keep reading into the story. I was just bringing it up to say, everybody out there, yo, watch the fuck you doing.
Yeah, that's evidence.
This is public
Like
information.
I said, I try to tell my son that shit all the time. That's evidence. That's evidence.
All fucking day long.
You think these cops and shit ain't got Facebook, Instagrams and shit like that?
Listen,
they not always dressed in that blue.
Shout out Jay-Z. Let me get that right now as I'm about to say this. Shout out Jay-Z. For these...
Access granted.
I'm going to kick this down off the soundboard, bro. So
Like I said, give me some equipment to work with.
Because I give
got me jumping through apps and shit.
If we give you more blinking buttons, you'll find out I have a seizure over there.
Hell no, I'll be over there. There could be a disco party in the back. Nigga, you better who them hoes in the back. You know what I'm saying? And then everybody be waking up like.
Exactly.
See, exactly.
So Jay-Z said, when I was talking Instagram, the last thing you wanted was your picture snapped.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Like, exactly, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's the last thing you want. And that's that joint. That's that. What jam is that?
Oil under theirs.
I don't fucking know. You the DJ, nigga. You wasn't that shit.
That is that joint though. That's that.
I come to you to get all my music.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? All right, so what's happening, man? Let's move on, man. We have no music for this show because apparently everybody rap till it comes time to submit your music and shit. You know what I'm saying? So eat a dick.
But we love you though.
Man, only if they listening. Eat a dick, yo. Real shit. We trying to play y'all music for free and shit. Y'all motherfuckers just like, You know what I'm saying? All right, motherfucker. Alright, so Iggy Azalea. Y'all know who she is?
Yeah, I know. I seen that joint. I know what you about to get into, but go ahead.
Yeah, she guilty.
I know what you about to get into.
Iggy Azalea, her new music video is called out for blackface, and the person who wrote this article said,
because she looks like fucking Nicki Minaj. My bad.
Cardi. She look almost like.
Oh yeah, Cardi. That's what it is.
Like
that's
Cardi,
what
bro. Look, Iggy Azalea is pale as shit.
Puerto Rican star tender.
No, you ain't seen that shit?
Look, Iggy Azalea is pale as shit, bro. You ain't see this shit, bro?
Nah, I seen.
Hey, yo, she got the little. Yeah, she got the little.
You know what I'm saying?
I seen that joint.
She definitely looks. She like Cardi Kardashian. It's like
Cardi Kardashian.
She like Cardi and one of them Kardashian bitches mixed together.
That's gotta be her name, yo.
Yo,
we wrote the whole dip,
bro. They rubbed all the motherfucking suntan lotion on this bitch as they could, cause you know she ain't gonna get no sun. They rubbed bronzer on this bitch. Like, the fuck out of here with that shit.
That's a tanning bed.
And then it's her surrounded by a bunch of dudes with beards and mustaches dressed like women in tight leather spandex.
No, I didn't see that shit.
I only watched the clip, yo.
Yeah.
I only watched the clip because I wanted to see if it was like one shot or if it was the whole video.
Yeah.
Man. So
That's
what
crazy,
so she it's cultural appropriation. She's trying to get black people to listen.
And the song is trash. That shit ass.
I didn't hear the song.
I
just seen the same little picture you seen. I was like, is that Cardi? And it's like, nah. And they said her name.
The song is called "I Am the Strip Club." That makes no fucking sense. You know what I mean? Like, the fuck you talking about, bitch? Honestly, you've never been a stripper that we know of.
Access denied.
So she's really trying to be like Cardi. Like I said, Cardi Kardashian. You know what I'm saying?
Cardi
Kardashian. That's what I'm calling that bitch. Iggy Azalea's new name is Cardi Kardashian. You know what I'm saying?
That's
fuck out of here with that shit, bitch. Beat it.
Shout out to Cardi. I fuck with Cardi.
I fuck with Cardi.
Even though
shout out to Cardi B, yo.
Even though she looking a little fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah.
Well, she better have another seat, right?
Yeah.
I'm talking about her face.
Her face.
Oh, nigga.
Yeah. Look, you know, she's fucking it up slowly. Man.
She's Lil Kim.
No, she's not. Who's Lil Kim? Is Nicki fucking Minaj. 4 thumbs down on Nicki Minaj's body and her face.
Access denied.
4 thumbs down on Nicki Minaj's body, nigga. You can't say that shit look good, bro. Say quiet.
It looked good to me, nigga.
I ain't mad at you, bro.
But it is fake though. I get it.
That body mark shit.
I don't think she fucked her face up like that though.
Awkward.
You see, she used to look like, right?
Awkward.
I bet she's getting lighter and lighter, and so
Awkward.
they're getting lighter and lighter and lighter, and Nicki's body is not appealing, bro. Like it's just
Awkward.
It's awkward as fuck, real shit. But honestly, I'm not gonna sit here and down my queens. Let's get back to Iggy Azalea, bitch. The fuck out of here. I ain't fuck with her since Snoop said stop fucking with that bitch. Actually, I ain't fuck with her before that, bro. What the fuck I'm saying? What the fuck am I saying? I was trying to say something out of line, you know what I'm saying? And Snoop came out of her head. That's when she was signing to T.I.
Snoop the OG.
No, look, that's when she was signing to T.I.
But she had like that one good song?
No, she said some stupid shit. I think she called her and Macklemore the king and queen of hip hop.
Her and
Macklemore, because you know what I'm saying? Exactly. So Snoop came with that bitch head, right? Snoop
the king and queen of hip hop
because they won. Listen, bro, they won the MTV Best New Hip Hop Artist that year. That's when it was both out. It was both hot.
Nah, that's what nigga won album of the year.
Yeah, whatever it was called.
They both won. Then he won like 7. He said he won like 7 dips that year or something like that.
Bro,
I remember that dumb shit.
They both won album of the year. Some crazy
shit.
Yeah, they both won that shit. And then
queen of
that bitch called us up. They said we the king and queen of hip hop. Snoop came with that bitch head. She said something sideways. Snoop, bitch. So and then it took T.I. I was like, yo, please don't fuck up my money. That's what T.I. bro. I got this bitch signed to a couple more albums. Please don't fuck up my money.
That's
right after that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Definitely, yeah. That's all. You know what I'm saying? That was pimping at his finest. T.I. was trying
step off and shake the snake, man. Keep it live, man. What y'all talking about, man?
Shake the snake.
Shake the snake, yo. Shake the snake robbers, yo. Nigga got pissed. Shake the snake robbers.
Nah, she had that one good joint though when she first came out. I ain't gonna lie, when she was in the studio and shit. I fuck with that, but yeah, everything after that, nigga, that shit been supreme trash.
That's just crazy as hell.
Anyway, that nigga talking about music and shit
back,
though.
Man. Nah, while we're waiting on Cuz to come back, man. Little intro that I said, I ain't waiting on Cuz to come back.
The day of my life.
We ain't gonna get up touching on
with the players that are here today, I feel that I'd be glad to be the bat boy for such a team as this.
I heard someday that some of the young players were coming into the game with no hard feel. He picked on the Hall of Fame.
Mix it like a Tangerine and cranberry out the pot like Babe Ruth. I'm hitting like Daryl Strawberry. MLB Scotty from the city of champions. Hustle's my love, that's my hobby. Glimpse of my audience. That's just a glimpse of my audience. Hustle's my love, that's my hobby. Glimpse of my audience. Mix it like a Tangerine and cranberry out the pot like Babe Ruth. I'm hitting like Daryl Strawberry. They say there ain't no better time than the present. Take a whiff of my essence. Grown well with a little rough in the edges.
Oh, shit.
Well, just cut that shit off, man. Sound, man. Yeah, goddamn.
I just knew we was back, man.
You lucky you on 33 and a third of this shit. I fire your ass, bro. Like, come on, bro. What are you doing, man? What's happening?
I was just putting it on waiting for you to come back, man.
You gotta wait for me, man. All right, so shit. Keep the conversation moving. What's happening? So we'll get back in the news. We've been in the news. Let's get back. Oh no. Let's jump on the news right quick. You know? So let's get back to the news. Let me ask y'all a question. I got a question for y'all. Some thought provoking shit.
Right.
Let me get your mind on wondering. You know what I'm saying?
It's about to be something ill, something crazy.
Let me get some honesty. And listen, to anybody listening out there, give me y'all answers in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Especially if y'all listen on Facebook, YouTube, y'all listen on those platforms, you can comment. You might be able to comment other places, man. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But you can always find us at Speakin Slang Talkin shit, man.
If you got something negative to say, look, write a letter, send it to me, and send me the address so my man could proceed to stick it in your asshole. You know what I'm saying? We just ain't gonna fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? We saying fuck them noises. Know what I mean?
What he said?
If you dissing.
What he said? Nah, fucking this, nigga. I'm with that. We speak slang talk shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to talk about my mama? I'm not talking about my mama quick than a motherfucker.
You talk about my mom, I'm gonna talk about your mama.
Hey, look. Somebody say anything
I
to
talk
me.
about my mama.
Anybody diss me, I go straight to him with your mama. Yeah.
You just hate that though. That's where we come from though.
I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
If you a Muslim woman who don't eat pork, right?
Mm-hmm.
How you gonna eat this guy?
But you marry a police officer, can you swallow his nut?
Hey, but hold up, that's funny. But then at the same time, if you think about it, it's like
that is
all
funny.
police officers ain't white, so it wouldn't be pig, so it wouldn't be pork, or it's all whatever race of police officer pig. They all.
Fuck you
That's
talking
what I
about?
thought it was.
I don't know what we.
Fuck you talking about?
Because he said if you don't eat pork, then you marry a police officer. Can you swallow the nut?
Fuck you talking
So
about?
I just instantly start thinking pig, and then I start
Thought it
thinking.
makes sense
Nah,
of it, though.
see, the thing is, after he finished that, you supposed to go boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't no question, nigga. That was a joke. You know what I'm
trying to
saying?
make sense of this.
Yeah, that was
shit.
a.
I said it was funny.
He said, "Well, listen here, my brother."
Yeah. I said, look, knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. Know what I'm saying? One fish, blue fish.
Red fish, two fish.
My bacon smelling fine. You know
What
what
did
I'm
he
saying?
say? Nah, but so thought-provoking question for y'all fellas. All right, repeat this shit. So, would you and could you accept $2 million tax-free? The only catch was you'll never be able to have an orgasm ever again. Even if you blow all your money, it don't matter. Ever again.
How long?
$2 million.
For life?
Ever again.
Nope.
Of course for life.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope. First off,
You'll keep getting it out the mud.
nigga, that's how far we had to dig just to get. I had to get it off my shoulder. That's how far we had to dig just to get out of the mud. You know what I'm saying?
My word.
No set, no slam.
Not for a second, huh?
Bro, not hell.
Yeah, you would consider.
First off,
$2
nigga.
million?
First off, $2 million.
That's a lot of money.
Nigga, that nigga digging it out the mud. Could I can get $2 million maybe doing it that way, and now I'm saying it'll probably be more feasible anyway.
More feasible.
Hell yeah, because
Busting nuts and hustling.
man, shit, man. You know what my father was?
Heard
You know
that.
what I'm saying? Like, this
Heard
nigga
that.
still dunking from the foul line. What you
Heard
talking
that.
about? You know what I'm saying? I'll put him in the dunk contest any day.
I know who you are, and that's for sure.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
I respect that. Say, Qua.
I come from a long line of sleazies.
Shit,
You
man.
make love. You would love making everything, buddy.
Tattoos
Say,
of
Qua.
love.
Oh, you talking about me? Oh shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
This nigga just pulled a joint and he be like, look.
Take the money.
I might have to take the bread. Man.
You gonna take the money, you ain't never gonna skeet again.
I
No,
didn't
he
say
was
ski.
saying other shit before.
I didn't say
Yeah, see, he
ejaculate.
was saying,
I said
see?
orgasm because every time you come, it's not an orgasm. Yeah, it might feel good, but I'm talking about an orgasm. I'm talking about shit, toes. Oh shit. The reason why you came here. They say crackheads keep smoking cracks and want to chase that first high. I'm talking about nigga toes curling. Oh shit, an orgasm, not just ejaculating. I said an orgasm. Don't get it twisted. Now.
So I could still ski and still feel it. Give me the
No,
money.
no.
Give me the money.
Nah,
nigga.
he's talking.
No,
But that's
no.
like going into like an intimacy type shit. Like nigga, you love that.
Most of them bitches trash anyway. So
I said orgasm because
Give me
people
the bread,
can
nigga.
ejaculate. Well, all right. So let's say ejaculate.
So you can never skeet again
You never
for $2 million.
Let's say ski.
Not enough chicken.
Yeah, now see that's crazy.
Let's say ski because some people you gotta understand an orgasm isn't just ejaculation.
This nigga sound like Blade Brown. He's like an orgasm, like popping
It's-
off at the
it's-
coochie.
It's
He's
not,
in the
bro.
middle.
There's a difference. Like an orgasm is like, oh shit,
It's intimate.
Oh. But is
it intimate?
Yeah, it is intimate. But I don't know other motherfuckers like I didn't ski it before, but it wasn't just that. Oh shit! Like I'm talking about.
So now you're talking. So now
Woo!
it sounds like you're talking
Orgasm.
intimacy at that point.
It's more than intimacy, bro.
Well, no, it's not.
I'm talking about you know what an orgasm is, nigga?
You just said skiing.
Orgasm is not ejaculation.
I understand what you're saying
You know
completely.
what I'm saying?
So that, like I say, you're talking about orgasm. You only get that feeling when you're with that person to give you that feeling. So now it's intimacy.
No,
Is it not?
No, you can have that feeling, bro. I had an orgasm on some bitches like you know what I'm saying?
So at that, so does it
Shit
not?
side.
So is it not just skiing then at that point, or is it just how good it was to you at that time?
Let's put it like this: you could never ejaculate again.
Nope.
Because I want to just.
I couldn't do that either.
I just want to address because the question I asked, I want to address it to women too, because women don't ejaculate. You know what I'm saying? They
Well, they're not women. I mean, that question wouldn't really be for me, us
All
or
right,
me
all right, so,
at that
so,
point.
All right, so just say you can never come again, because women they come. You know what I'm saying? So you can never
always
come again.
coming and going. It'll
You
never
can
happen.
Never come again. You won't get blue balls. I mean, I'm talking no wet dreams. You know, accidental ejaculation. Like you can never come again.
Nope.
He said, "You had me at, huh?" Nigga.
Hey, yeah, that's a huh. Know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta get specific.
You had me at never, nigga. What the fuck you talking about?
You know what I'm saying?
It's
Like,
wow, can you do it? Take the bread.
No, not like that. That's crazy.
You can never
Just
ski
never
again.
again.
You'll never ski.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But you got $2 million.
because mind you, the way you said
So,
it, like I
is
said,
it not enough money, or I don't give a fuck how much money you talking about? It's like what?
that means you can't even.
50 million.
That means you can't even like.
100 million.
That means you can't even like.
Let us know what y'all think out there,
You
yo.
can't even go just like squeeze one off. You know what I'm saying? You can't do none of that.
I mean, you could beat it and all that shit, but you just won't come. You just can never ejaculate again. You can never come again. You can
Oh,
never
so that's
come.
like, oh, so that's,
You'll never
oh, so
come.
you could still be fucking that shit and just never ski.
Yeah. You'll never come.
So you can't have kids.
Yeah, no. Okay.
But you can still get some
Does it
pussy
take-
though.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. You got to get into the stipulations of this shit because I'm like, hold on, because now we can reconsider. Because I'm like, I might have faked on some of these hoes anyway. You know what I'm saying? They be faking on us. You know what I'm saying?
But still, when they leave, you still rub that bitch out, don't you? See what I'm saying?
see
So
what
you'll never get that satisfaction.
Don't act like you know me.
You'll never get that satisfaction. You'll never get that satisfaction of a release. You'll never be able to release. There's no release.
That's crazy, man. You gonna kill somebody, man.
Yeah, you gonna work
Especially
somebody.
when you put it like
You
that.
can't work it out. You
Damn.
gonna work somebody else out. Huh? You gonna just,
I'm a mercenary murderer.
Damn.
Man, Flanders, baby.
You can never.
That's an ill
ever
question.
release
Hey, so
something.
let us know what y'all think about that shit, man. Anybody out there listening, man? Let us know what y'all think about that shit. What any amount of money. Let's say any amount of money. Is there any amount of money you would accept if you never was able to get a sexual release again, ever? Ever. Me? Ain't enough money, bro.
ain't enough money. Hell no.
Because like Saquon said, I will fucking kill somebody.
Oh yeah.
But bro,
What you say? Ain't no mustard on my burger? Oh, nigga, you been over there fucking some shit up, nigga. Like
I can't
that.
get no chicken nuggets at 10:30 in the morning.
nigga,
I'm gonna
like-
fuck somebody up. Oh
that's
shit!
hell yeah.
No, it ain't gonna. No, I'm Remy in the clock tower. It ain't happening.
Yeah, no.
You know
It
what I'm
ain't even
saying?
worth that. And again, you know me, I'm always thinking.
I mean, but is there any amount of
I-
money?
I-
$1 billion, bro.
But
Billion.
look, I play chess.
You can
though,
still
so,
fuck, but you'll never get a release.
But
You
look,
can't do it yourself.
I play chess though, so I'm gonna still get that chicken somehow, and I'm gonna still work that out. So
$1 billion, bro.
hey, I might have already seen $1 billion. Who knows?
Heard that shit at once though, tax free.
Once.
At once, tax free, no taxes. Just $1 billion.
Well, that ain't gonna happen to none of us niggas. So
Yo, it's hypothetical. I'm talking about genie in the bottle, my nigga. Like I grant your wish, but you'll never be able to release it again.
you know how many times you got to rub that bottle to get that? That's how you got to rub that bottle to get that genie out. Nigga, what you talking about? Oh, son, nah, man. That's funny. That's funny as hell, man.
What's slapping, man? What we got happening, man?
Man, there's a lot of shit going on. I don't know, man. I want
We can talk about the Washington football team.
like.
I probably should have talked about this in the beginning of the show when we was talking about people raping people and shit. I guess we should have talked about that then. But NFL fines Washington football team $10 million after investigation into franchise's culture. They said it was a heavy culture of sexual harassment, sexual discrimination. I'm talking about women being touched and harassed and fired if you don't fuck. So NFL did an investigation. They fined them $10 million. Once again, nobody's going to jail.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They interviewed 150 people, many of them current and former employees of the team who received anonymity in exchange for testimony. Based upon Wilkerson's, some dude did a review, that for many years the workplace environment at the Washington football team, both generally and particularly for women, was highly unprofessional. The league said in a statement on Thursday, bullying and intimidation frequently took place, and many described the culture as one of fear. The numerous female employees reported having experienced sexual harassment and a general lack of respect in the workplace. Once again, harassment, lack of respect in the workplace. The $10 million will be donated to the organizations committed to character education, anti-bullying, healthy relationships, and related topics. So once again, they get to start foundations and give the money back to their friends. Nobody's going to jail, but Bill Cosby was a monster. A monster.
Yeah, that's just crazy. I didn't hear about that. That's wild as hell.
A monster. Bill Cosby was a monster. He was a menace to society. Yeah. But you have entire organizations over multiple years raping people.
Again, going back into the same thing as the church.
White rape must be okay. I mean, wait. I'm gonna say corporate rape. Corporate rape is okay, I guess. According to
blue booties matter, nigga. Like, blue hunter booties matter, nigga. That's you give you some chicken. That's all
white collar booties matter, right? Like, come the fuck on, man. Like, it's such a double standard, man. It's just straight fucking bullshit. But you know, once again,
that's crazy.
This is America.
Listen, I'm a Cowboy fan, so fuck the Redskins anyway. Nigga. They put all the niggas in jail.
Hey, yo, for the longest, it took me until I lived in D.C. to realize why the Cowboys and the Redskins were big enemies.
Why are they?
Because ever since we as kids, we've always been playing Cowboys and Indians.
Oh, shit.
Think about that.
Oh, shit.
It took me all the way till I lived in D.C. with my people down there. Like, I'm saying, I was like, damn, like, for real. Cops and robbers, same thing. Ever since forever, Cowboys and Indians.
That's deep.
If you think about it,
that's deep.
Ever since you was a kid, you know what I'm saying?
But they also in the same division too.
But I'm just saying, like, they could be rival with anybody else. Think about it.
They got other ones.
Cowboys and Indians. Yeah, we got plenty of them too.
Real shit. Since we was talking about fucking previous to the Cowboys and Indians reference.
We're talking about fucking.
I mean, because people getting fucked at the Redskins, at the Boy Scouts. People get out here getting fucked involuntarily.
Damn, that is taking it. You was gonna take it.
He's gonna take it.
He's like, look, I like you and I want you.
Look, everybody at the Boy Scouts said, "I am a boy, Damon." They didn't care, bro. Apparently, I said so. Girl, 11 years old, becomes Britain's youngest mother after getting pregnant at age 10. Yeah. She gave birth at 11. She got pregnant at age 10.
It's not the first time.
It's not the first time. I mean, look, people have been having kids young as long as fuck.
Trust me, I know a few. It's
back
not
in
the
the
first
day.
time.
I know a few too, bro.
But it's not the first time.
Mm-hmm.
But why is it so important that we make news?
Kids?
I've heard of it, and I've personally known a few.
Yeah. I know somebody.
She just said she was the youngest ever
in Britain.
Yeah.
In Britain. I know somebody who had a kid at 12.
I've heard it.
You know what I'm saying? 12. 12. Younger than that, I don't know.
I'm not gonna say I try to act
personally know somebody. Like
I ain't gonna be that guy that, there's always that guy that be like, oh, I know a nigga that, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I'm just saying that it's definitely been mad young. I can't personally quote no age or nothing, but I'm talking about mad
right.
young like
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
Like mad young.
I've heard 12, 13.
I personally know someone. I personally know someone.
You said she was 10.
Had a kid.
She was 10 and had the baby at 11.
Yeah, she got pregnant at 10.
Which is very possible, too.
But what the article doesn't say is how old is the baby dad. It doesn't say
that is the next question, though.
It doesn't say. And, you know, and once again, in this whole week since we last aired, I've seen, cannot find any news on Miss Sithel. So, as soon as I find something, I'm going to keep on that. I'm not fucking around. I'm going to keep on that. So, speaking of people getting pregnant, let's move on to the pregnancy. Man finds out his son is actually his uncle because his granddad been sleeping with his girlfriend. And they black, bro.
He said thank you?
They black.
He said thank you?
I hope so.
Well, that's funny.
He thought it was his son, but it's his uncle. Imagine that.
He thought it was his son, but it was his uncle.
My own grandpa.
Exactly. You already know that was coming
My
next.
own grandpa. Yeah, that's that shit, bro.
That's funny as hell.
Real shit.
But hold up. Because I remember last week you was talking about that transgender family?
Yeah, the entire family.
Yeah, this doesn't have nothing to do with that. But nah, it was just I was just like, nigga, everybody hold on to their butts. Nah, but look, because the only reason why I said that is because alright, you know what I'm saying? Nah, but look, listen up. So look, I don't know if y'all know about this though. Fox News reports that a trans woman wins Miss Nevada, now set to compete in the Miss USA.
Oh, I seen that. Yeah, I seen that. Have
27-year-old is
Have you seen?
Yeah, there's those pictures. Yeah, those pictures and shit. No, but look, 27-year-old slated to be the first openly transgender woman to compete for the title of Miss USA. Report said. A transgender woman has earned the title of Miss Nevada USA for the first time in pageant's history, according to the reports. Filipino-American Cataluna Enriquez was crowned the winner Sunday at the pageant held in Las Vegas. Enriquez bested 21 other candidates. Bested 21 other candidates to represent Nevada.
So you're saying he won the female competition?
Yeah.
He won. Who's the fucking judges?
Well, that's funny as hell.
They probably was in the Boy Scouts.
Yeah. So I said upcoming Miss
America.
It said upcoming Miss USA pageant in November. The Las Vegas Review Journal reported. Huge thank you to everyone who supported me from day one. Enriquez wrote on Instagram Monday. My community, you are always in my heart. My win is your win.
So we
just made history. Happy Pride.
He was the baddest bitch on the block. You trying to tell me he was the baddest bitch out there, Miss Nevada?
Yes.
He was the baddest bitch in Vegas.
Yo, son.
That's a pretty ass nigga. That's one pretty ass nigga. Like,
hold on. I ain't comment. You see the picture? I said there's pictures all over. I
seen the picture. That's the first time I seen the picture.
But it said one thing that is important. It said, also still quoting. One thing that is important for me is inclusivity, diversity, and representation. Is something I did not have growing up and still lacking in today's world. Enriquez said after that win, Today I'm a proud transgender woman of color. Personally, I've learned that my differences do not make me less, it makes me more than.
Of color, I mean.
The U.S. pageant will be held on November 29th, and that's where this shit ends, nigga.
So, where did he get his most points at? A swimsuit competition?
Nigga, out of there. See, they don't give them details. But then look, I didn't comment. You said that's a pretty ass nigga.
Make sense of everything. I was a
no. I said no. Because when I seen the picture, I was like, that one. I'm saying, this was like, this is a pretty ass nigga. So I ain't gonna front. Shout out
me, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you know,
that's all you said. Who was the judges?
Fool me, baby. Who was the judges? But I'm sure. And the talking part was like, I'm a trans woman and I'm proud of. So I'm sure. But who was the judges that was the baddest woman? That's the baddest bitch on the block.
Out of Nevada. That's Vegas. Yeah, that's Vegas, nigga.
Vegas. That was the. Where's the other women at?
I've been at.
That's on the corner giving them joints out for 40.
Under dignity.
Access granted.
Real shit, get the fuck out of here. That's the baddest bitch on the block, bro.
Transgender woman. Crowned Miss Nevada.
Speaking of transgender woman, I should have talked about this when we talked about Sha'Carri as well. So, Sha'Carri, we already talked about that. But there is a weightlifter out of New Zealand who is a transgender woman.
And it
is a man. It is a man.
It's probably drinking nigga like vodkas and smearing off of this. What is that? Get to the chopper.
My word. It is a man who competes against women in weightlifting.
When you talking about that, about the wrestling shit though?
Yeah, there's wrestling shit too.
But you're talking about high school shit.
Not college.
There's
men.
Yeah,
because you're
like naturally strong.
You still got dick. Yes, if you're born a man, your bone structure, and everything. You're naturally stronger than the women. So we're talking about a man who competes against women in weightlifting.
Yeah.
Can compete in the Olympics.
Well, I mean,
but
Mr. Nevada, you know what I'm saying?
You don't think testosterone?
Mr. Nevada.
You said Mr. Nevada?
Was that not? I mean, I'm pretty sure if that motherfucker receiving mail, it still says, you know what I'm saying?
Mr. Pretty Bitch.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it still says Mr. So-and-so Enriquez. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's just crazy. Because, she can't run because she had weed in her system. But you have a man competing against women in strength sports, and that's illegal. You have a man competing against women in a beauty contest, and he won. God damn.
And that nigga got to be ill, though.
This is
I know a lot of...
That was on pretty ass nigga, though.
That's what I'm saying. I know a lot of dope-ass women, a lot of non-dope-ass women. I know a lot of women, right? Mm-hmm. For a nigga...
To win the whole competition. The whole thing.
The whole state. And now competing in Miss USA. Mr. or Mrs. USA.
That swimsuit competition gotta be real. That nigga probably wore a two-piece.
Finkel was Einhorn.
Einhorn is Finkel.
Laces out, Dan.
Real shit. All right, so let's get into the news. Let's get into some bully news, nigga. Let's talk about some bullies. Bullies.
You talking about Trump?
Nah, I'm talking about Xi Jinping, the ruler of China. Hold
on. Ruler of China. Kim Jong-un is the ruler of what?
North Korea.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
Kim Jong-un.
Yeah, that's what I said. Is this his nephew or
Korea.
something? Nah, okay,
Nah.
go ahead.
Xi, that's racist, bro.
It definitely is on that side of the world. It definitely
is.
is.
Chinese going for Korean, you know what I'm saying?
They'll whoop my ass.
Yeah, they will.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I'm not there. I know that for sure.
Yeah.
So, I mean, my bad.
Look, I was going to say the karate chop you because karate is Japanese.
Two chops to the throat.
I was going to feed it to your racism.
See?
That's like the voice of reason, nigga. Also racist.
Nah, but look,
we niggas, bro. So
they is too.
So Xi Jinping, the ruler of China, his quote, he said, "Other countries will crack their heads." Xi Jinping. Xi Jinping.
He sounds like a gangster.
My word. You know what I'm saying? He looked like Ip Man. You know what I'm saying? My word. He said other countries.
That's racist.
No, but he does. Bro.
But go ahead. I know. We just play. Go ahead.
And man, it's Chinese too.
I don't know.
See, that's not racist, bro.
See, that's a compliment now.
That's culturally appropriate.
That's a compliment
You know
now.
what I'm saying?
Do Chinese people eat Korean food?
I'm sure they do. Well, it's delicious. Korean food is delicious.
I never had it.
You know what I'm saying?
I had Korean barbecue.
You probably ate
Korean barbecue.
Hey,
Down at the First Baptist Church.
hey, B, you ever had quiche? You probably had quiche.
Hey, my cousin makes the best quiche ever.
Yeah, see
Two.
what I'm saying?
That shit is dope.
He multicultural, yo.
That nigga,
Yeah.
He said I wouldn't care if she was going to Budapest. I'm on the next jet. Shout out to her.
Shout out to yo.
But Benny Domino.
Shout out Benny Domino, yo. One of the best rappers out there, my nigga.
Real shit.
Word up. That nigga can rap and bake a quiche?
Nigga.
Design
But
clothes?
but niggas say it's shepherd pie.
He might
Niggas be like, that's shepherd pie.
He might be the black male gay Martha Stewart.
You know how you get that family member to always make that one dish, and
Yeah.
anytime you see, make sure you make that.
Make that quiche, huh?
He makes about 2-3 of them.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Nigga, them shits is
I thought I made
fire.
a mean quiche, nigga. I'm
Nah,
a chef,
this shit
nigga.
fire.
Yeah. Word
Fire.
up. Would he put spinach in it?
No, he be broccoli. He be having all that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then, I said, ignorant niggas would be like, that's a shepherd pie. Nah, nigga.
Nah,
that
it's
nigga.
a quiche, my nigga.
That nigga, yo, that
My
shit's
word.
fire. He be having the sausages and all that shit in that
Bro,
joint.
I make a motherfucking caramelized onion and spinach quiche, nigga. What, nigga? You know what I'm saying?
Them niggas might have to trade notes.
I'm the chef, my word. You know what I'm saying? Fuck them, they'll throw a shindig, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Block party, bro.
Real shit. If we ever have
block party.
anything big, I always tell him, make that shit. He always make that shit, yo.
Man, let's throw a block party like first of next month or something, August 1st or something. Let's throw a block party, bro.
That's my father's
You know what I'm
birthday.
saying?
Yeah, we can do that.
Man, we close this motherfucker off, man. Let's throw a block party August 1st, bro. Let's do that,
They
man.
gonna tell everything.
Yep. What are we talking about? We run that shit, nigga. Block party, yo. August 1st, yo. Let's do it, yo. All right. Anyway.
Access granted.
Xi Jinping said other countries will crack their heads and spill blood if they come after China. Look, they said
that's gangster shit in itself.
Look, they said China is building hundreds of missile silos. Like China's gearing up, yo.
Ain't they building another moon?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
China's building an artificial moon, bro.
And my question on that, not to jump off what you're talking about, an artificial moon. How big is that motherfucker?
My word.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How big is, you know what I'm saying? Where is they like got it look? Because how they ain't got no pictures of it? Like this is what they've been doing so far. Like how big is it? They'll be making another moon. They said they're making it to make it more brighter at night.
Yeah. So they're gonna put it up in the sky and double the brightness, nigga.
So how big is that motherfucker?
You know how many people are in China, bro?
More than us? Yeah, they got the most on the planet. They got like what, 7-8 billion?
Africa. The people will tell you the Chinese because China's one. China's one country,
but they got countries.
Africa's a continent with all these different countries. So if we look at continents,
see, look, that's my thing with that though. Because like, is that not the same thing as considered the states? They just call them countries.
Nah, nope.
Or is it that big?
Africa's a continent. Africa's the
every country is big as.
Planet.
Yeah, but I understand that. But they got all them countries.
Also, Africa's the only continent that is rooted to the earth itself. Every other continent floats freely. Africa's the only one rooted to the earth. Science, you can't argue with it, bro.
I wouldn't say
that. Yeah, niggas ain't know that, huh?
But no,
Jeopardy brain, my nigga. I'm smart.
Well,
I'm a smart, dumb nigga.
Movies, niggas, and music. We got it. Now I'm saying, like, nigga, we go on there like,
real shit.
You know what I'm saying? Nas for 600, Alex. You know what I'm saying? Like,
now, so let me quote Xi for a minute. Xi Jinping. Let me quote it for a minute. He said, "The Chinese people will never allow foreign forces to bully, oppress, or enslave us. Whoever nurses delusions of doing that will crack their heads and spill blood on the Great Wall of Steel built by the flesh and blood of 1.4 billion Chinese."
Fire.
Xi said, my word, bro. Xi said China will not allow sanctimonious preaching from other nations. It's like,
we ain't gonna hear that bullshit. We ain't gonna hear that bullshit.
My word. My word.
Yeah, nigga from the hood.
Yeah. Hey, I forgot, man. I talked to Black Righteous, aka Stick Up Kid, last night. STICUPKID. Shout out to Black Righteous, bro.
My nigga. So on the album.
You know, we got the 4 thumbs down. He said we also need to tell motherfuckers, get in the corner. Put them on punishment. He said that should be our new shit. Get in the corner.
Take a time out. Do something.
Yeah.
Take a time out. Do something.
Get in the corner.
Shout out Black Righteous, man.
I told him to put somebody in the corner tonight. And I think I almost forgot. So tonight, the Boy Scouts, get in the corner. You better not turn around. Get in the corner.
That's the thing. You really gonna tell the Boy Scouts to get in the corner?
Get in the corner.
Do they face the corner?
Yeah, they face the corner. You turn your ass around, you face that corner. You turn around, boy.
Hey, look, you motherfucker, hold these books above your head, nigga.
Yeah. Get in the corner.
Hold them 97 pamphlets, nigga.
Real shit.
On Scout 27.
Get in the corner.
Ass nigga.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Nigga, this one right here is just from stitching. And that was from shorthand.
I think that might end up being our equivalent of donkey of the day. You know what I'm saying? Are we allowed to say that? I guess we can say that. We can say it, right? Hey, shout out to the Breakfast Club, yo.
Shout out.
Shout out to the Breakfast Club, yo.
Real shit.
My word. Yeah, that, you know, if it catch on, do it. If it don't know, but get in the Boy Scouts today, get in the goddamn corner. So yeah, look, China ain't with the bullshit.
Never been.
You know, I'm that nigga on the news. You know what I'm saying? I be knowing shit. And so anyway, so we'll go back to Bush Jr. He was about to go talk shit to China, whatever. The same person, Xi Jinping, he said, and I'm paraphrasing, but the quote's pretty close. He said, "We will march the Chinese people backwards across the Pacific Ocean. And by the time our dead," I'm sorry. I'm going to start over. He said, "We will march the Chinese people backwards across the Pacific Ocean. And by the time our floating dead reach your soils, our troops will walk across their back and still defeat you."
Fire.
Bush Jr. said, never mind. He changed it. Because Bush Jr.'s talking about shit on China. Xi Jinping, you heard what it said, nigga? He said we'll march. He's talking about the whole continent. He said all of us. He said I'll march them backwards across the Pacific. That's the way Japan came. You know what I'm saying? That's Pearl Harbor, the way Japan bombed Pearl Harbor. They came across the Pacific. There was no return. So he said we will march the whole China across the Pacific backwards. And by the time our floating dead,
do the moonwalk on y'all niggas.
And he said we'll walk on the backs of our dead people and still defeat you across the ocean. We'll walk across the dead people across the ocean and still defeat you.
Like jumping along the log, just like nigga.
On the backs of the. He said
that's some gangster shit, yo.
We'll sacrifice ourselves so we can. Come on, bruh. I ain't never heard no shit like that, my nigga. And neither did nobody else.
That shit's ill, yo.
George Bush Jr. said, never mind. He apologized to him, nigga.
My bad. We just playing.
The warmonger. Warmonger, George Bush Jr. apologized to this nigga.
We was just playing.
Shout out to Xi Jinping, nigga. Shout out to China, nigga.
Yeah, cause don't hit us,
What the fuck are you talking about, bruh?
That's some gangster ass shit.
I could never thought of no shit like that, nigga. I could never thought of no shit like that, nigga.
We so ill, we'll walk backwards. We will Billie Jean moonwalk backwards on the backs of the niggas that then went in front of us just to get us right here.
He said we'll walk across the backs of the floating dead, which means so many people sacrifice themselves just to make a body bridge.
Who was this nigga, Bane? Like, this nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, I ain't never heard no shit like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
that Chinese ideology ain't no joke, my
that's
nigga.
Crazy as fuck.
Well, you know they gangster. Their origins come from blood of great Africans.
That's some ill shit, yo.
Because the Chinese people, they don't show you look like us. Their skin look like us.
That's just ill.
So don't get it twisted. Yeah, they gangster, nigga.
That's just ill, yo.
They gangster, nigga.
But
the original Chinese was black like us.
Hold on. Please say that shit
sorry,
again. Just to deliver it like that. Deliver it again.
Xi Jinping told George Bush Jr., we will march our people backwards across the Pacific Ocean.
Backwards.
And by the time our floating dead reach your soil, we will march across their back and still defeat you.
These niggas is about to do the Roger Rabbit.
Bro, they're not bringing boats or planes, submarines. They're going to walk across the back of the dead people.
That means we got so... That shit's ill.
Fuck you, man.
That's just ill.
That's gangsters.
I'm about to fuck with them niggas. Like, I'm gonna get on that side. That shit's crazy. Bro. That's the most gangster shit I've ever heard in my life.
And then just a couple days ago, he said, "You ever try to fuck with China? You'll crack your head and spill blood." He said, "We gonna crack your head. You're gonna crack your own head and spill blood. You're Johnny fucking with us." He said, "Not the Great Wall. The Great Wall of China is made out of stone." He said the Great Wall is steel. So they got some shit happening. The Great Wall of Steel mean machinery, nigga. Like, because the Great Wall of China is made out of cement.
Yeah.
Brick, mortar, stone.
Yeah, I know.
He said the Great Wall of Steel, which means our army is up, nigga.
It's probably like 20. That's probably like 20 more miles forward.
Nah, nigga.
Get through this first, then come through
that
wall.
Fuck you. No, the Great Wall of Steel means then we have so much machinery, so many. Let's get it.
Them niggas been taking notes from the Steelers, huh? They got that Steel Curve. Them niggas, hey yo, that's some gangster ass shit.
Listen. What they did was play coy. They let the whole world run to them for manufacturing. China makes everything. That's why you can get some Jordans and some Jordans with nigga don't look like Jordan from the same factory.
That nigga dunked and dropped the ball.
To do business in China, they demand priority rights. I'm probably saying this wrong, but they demand they want your patent, nigga. Yeah. You can't make nothing here unless we know how you make it. That's for everything. So that's why they sell
proprietary.
And they can sell iPhone and another iPhone be the same shit.
Well,
proprietary rights or whatever.
Yeah.
So China sat back and said, yeah, we're going to abuse it. We'll make your shit for 19 cents an hour. And what the whole world do? Oh, I got to pay these niggas $20 an hour, but I can go over there and pay you 19 cents. So here, make my shit because it's all about profit. So China, if China shuts down, now China is the number one importer of food and other goods. So they buy everything and they sell everything.
Everything is made in China, Taiwan, or that's about it for real.
If China say fuck it, you really have a problem. If China say what up, you really have a fucking problem. Because if China shuts down, there's no imports of goods. And the only reason why we as Americans think we got it so good because we are provided with luxuries and amenities They come from other countries that we can get a new phone whenever we want. We got cable and Wi-Fi and game systems, but let all that shit stop. Let China say ain't nothing else coming out of this bitch. We're in America is making PlayStation 5s. It ain't happening. We're in America is making new phones and all the shit that we used to. All the shit, all the shit,
look,
all the
not
luxuries.
even just making a shit, but look, I've been saying something similar for a while. Remember when like for like 1 year, everybody was playing. It was like a year, maybe 2 at most. Everybody was on that Pokemon Go. Yeah, that comes from where?
Yeah, exactly, bro.
But hold up, when everybody was playing it, that's when we had big beef with them niggas.
Yeah,
right.
Big beef.
Nigga, all that game is. Turn your GPS on.
Tracking like a motherfucker.
Nigga, they just mapping our fucking country. That's how I felt about it.
Yep.
They're just mapping it out. Know what I'm saying?
They geniuses.
Niggas knocking on your door. Hey, there's a Pokemon in your kitchen and shit.
Geniuses,
nigga, you
bro.
crazy?
Geniuses.
I've always... I'm talking about... I've literally seen people like...
right.
We're about to go drive out and go catch Pokemon.
I did it, bro.
See,
I
look.
did it. I was on North Shore heavy.
But look...
They mapped our whole country with that game. That's genius, bro.
Like, I've been thinking about that ever since. I'm like, nigga, we got beef with these niggas. Why? You're saying, oh yeah, allow this game to get GPS and all that shit.
Genius.
They putting Pokemon on weird ass spots.
That's genius, bro. Yeah, it's all niggas running niggas' cribs.
Nigga be upstairs knocking on Kiko's door like, hey, yo, there's a Pokemon Blue up there. Could I step in real quick?
Yeah, there's a Pikachu up that bitch,
they mapping your shit out.
Whole country.
I'm talking about motherfuckers doing everything.
And then Pokemon.
There was also stories about motherfuckers just steady playing that game, looking down, walking in the traffic, walking off cliffs, all types of shit. And the whole time I kept thinking, it's like, we got beef with these niggas. We got the, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're mapping our shit out all crazy.
So, you know what the beef was about? Garbage. Literally, garbage. China took most of America's plastics and non-disposables like batteries and shit like that. Okay. They took it was mainly
recyclables.
It was mainly plastic. Yeah, recyclables.
All right.
I want to say 6 to 7 years ago, China said we're no longer taking your plastics. We're no longer taking your recyclables. They had nowhere to put it. So once they did that, America found a reason to put sanctions on China because they wouldn't take our garbage anymore. This war started over garbage. And we are literally still at war. We're at war, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It don't seem like it, but all these little tit for tat, that's war. Sanctions and that's war, bro. That's war. There's different types of war. There's not just bomb war. You understand what I'm saying?
Of course.
Yeah, there's different types of war.
Definitely.
But it started over garbage. China said we're not taking your garbage anymore. That's where the war started 7 years ago.
And I've been hearing what Phoenix about 5 years, and that's when motherfuckers playing that Pokemon game. And that's what I kept saying, like, yo, we in beef with these niggas. Y'all keep playing this game like we're mapping the system out for these niggas. You have to give them your GPS.
Yep.
There might not be alleys or some shit that they don't see. You giving it to them. Motherfuckers is driving anywhere.
Yep.
Going and fucking Jack in the Box to use the bathroom because there's a Pokemon in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, they see, nigga, so now you at the water company, or you at this company, or you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. I might have been a conspiracy theorist at that point. You know what I'm saying? I was just high smoking weed at that point. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, look, nigga, hey, fuck it.
You right, bro.
Real shit, though.
100%.
I was always thinking that, like, nigga, we were at war with these niggas playing the biggest game on the country. And you see, it only lasted like a year. And that shit died out. That's all they needed.
Mapping it out.
That's all they needed. Everybody gave up their GPS. You can't play that game without giving up your GPS and your location.
And not to mention, people still got it on their phone and don't play it, but it's still mapping you.
That's like that root insurance shit.
Yeah.
I realized that shit. Nigga, I had that shit on my phone. Oh, yeah. The better you drive, the cheaper it'll be on your insurance. Word. But I noticed, because me driving trucks and shit, I'm not always the only driver. So I'm riding around with a motherfucker, and my shit's still grading me. I'm like, I'm in the passenger.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Based upon your GPS.
And it's talking about you hitting the brakes and shit too hard. Nigga, I'm in the passenger. But the phone knows exactly. I'm like, how does the phone know how fast I hit the brake?
They adjusting your insurance rates based upon how somebody else is driving because it's your phone.
Because my phone's in motion.
Real shit. Yeah.
That's just a few things.
Hey, man, I gotta go shake the snake robbers again, man. What we got in the news, bro? We got some news articles coming.
We got a lot of shit in the news, man.
Just like last time, nigga. I play some music while I'm gone. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, we'll do that. I got you. No problem.
Well, nah, nigga. What's in the news, baby?
Nah, we're gonna get to the news when you get back, man. We all got the end chime on that shit, man.
night in the park, homie, it's Palisade. A night in the park, homie, it's Palisade. Nigga in charge, the hustlers gotta validate, huh? A night in the park, homie, it's Palisade. A night in the park, homie, it's Palisade. A night in the park, homie, it's Palisade. Nigga in charge, the hustlers gotta validate.
All they can get snippets to niggas, know what I'm saying? Like, can't let niggas know what everything's going on, man. Let you know a little. Hey, man, I'm gonna play my cousin shit, though, man. Hopefully we don't get flagged for this shit. Shout out to Benny Domino again, man. He didn't even give me permission, but that's my little brother, so I'm pretty sure we good.
Benny, thank you so much for your card. I just got it in the mail. I think it might have came yesterday, but I didn't check it out for this morning. It was so sweet. You make so sentimental. I love you.
I met this girl once and wrote a song, remind me of home and jerk chicken. Nah, listen, everything is reminiscent of shea butter and banana peels. Mama's real, tell you the truth, she's in the singular. Even with the twin, she's next to kin to the African Queen Sheba. Believe her if she ever speaks, heavenly presence matters happily. Have you ever seen oxygen? Breathe her in, exhale anything of toxic.
Again, I can only give snippets now, I'm saying. Y'all see what niggas is doing, man.
Shout out Benny, yo.
Shout out Benny Domino, man.
Benny Domino.
Real shit.
Shout out.
Real shit. You know what I'm saying? Still always banging shit out. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Real shit.
So y'all niggas ain't see the verses?
No,
one?
bro. Q Sweat and Bobby Brown?
I
You
heard
watch
about
shit?
that, but I heard they was talking about the verses between Roxy Reynolds and Jada Fire, though. I'm like, who y'all got?
Look,
that
who I
might
got? Pinky or
That was
Lacey
before
Duval?
my
Nah,
time.
he's old.
Yeah. Talk to me. Yeah, talk to me.
Old perverts in the building again. Nah, I'm saying, so everybody get
Old
settled,
porn
man.
star, bitch. That's funny as
Everybody get
hell.
settled, man. We still putting the snippets
We
in
should
and
do
out,
that though.
man.
We should do that. Porn star versus.
That's what
What's
it
your
is,
top
man.
5? What's your top 5, nigga?
Talk about what?
No, we're not gonna get
What's
into
your
that.
top 5, man?
Talk about what?
That's
Porn
another
stars.
that's another conversation. But we gonna get into that.
What's your top 5, man?
Tattoos of love, seems whiter than dust.
So look, we back, man. You know, we had the WWEF star, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shake the Jake,
Shake the Snake Roberts. You know what I'm saying?
you know what I'm saying? Real shit, shout out. Still fucking up on the soundboard, but it's cool because I got.
Nah. Let's get into what Saquon was talking about, though. What is that? Who's the top
Why is
5?
niggas'
porn
eyebrows
stars?
so raised on this shit right now?
Cause,
Like,
nigga.
top 5?
We
Your
villain,
top
Joe.
5,
We smuts,
yeah.
too.
Alright, y'all really want to go into this conversation?
What the fuck? Why the fuck not? What's the?
So what's your top 5? Mr.
I was
Qual,
gonna
since you
say,
brought
I
it
don't
up.
know them motherfuckers y'all talking about. That's some
Oh,
old shit.
now he ain't
He
know.
a young boy, bro.
Now he ain't know.
He a young boy.
Boy, nigga, whoever you
I heard
talking
of
about.
Pinky before.
Who you
I
know?
heard
Who,
of Pinky before. I seen that bitch suck a dick with her shoulder.
nigga, my baby
You
mama.
heard of Pinky.
My baby mama remind me
I'm
of
about to say
Pinky,
you some
man.
links.
Some of my favorites.
Shit older, nigga.
I just downloaded Pornhub too, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Like
I've been
she
waiting for that to
farting
come
with
out.
her
When did it
shoulder?
drop? I've been waiting for that to
Like,
come out.
you farting with your shoulders?
Nah. That's your underarm.
Right.
This bitch put this nigga dick on her shoulder like this and was sucking his dick and rubbing her shoulder. I'm like, what the fuck is she doing? But
Should have
can I
never
get
got
some?
this nigga started.
Can I get some of
man.
that? I seen Pinky suck a dick with her shoulder, bro.
Access granted.
That is the goat. Fuck you talking about?
She one of them.
Goat.
She one of
You
them.
crazy as hell.
She one of them.
You ever had your dick sucked by a shoulder?
By a shoulder.
I seen it happen.
Mind you, I've been told you.
Look, she had like she had her head cocked.
First off, hold
shoulder
up.
in between her neck and her shoulder.
If you want to
and
talk about, all right, if you want to talk
Nigga,
about versus
what you
nigga,
talking about?
the best verses. If you want to talk about that time frame, because this is a young nigga, he don't know. But me, you know what we talking about, nigga. It would definitely could only be like Pinky versus Jasmine Cashmere, brother. You hear this nigga's breath? This nigga had to take a breather real quick.
What you talking about? I'm talking about skinny Pinky, bro.
Nigga, and
Jasmine, and any Pinky actually. Oh yeah, Jasmine. But look,
What era is that?
Look, I'm yo. All right, so all right, let come on.
y'all niggas has gotten some
top
shit.
two, top 5 is too much. I don't got 5 porn stars. Like top 2. I like watching that little homemade shit. You know what I'm saying? Regular bitches.
I like homemade shit too.
It's like in my real life, I don't do professionals and shit like that. I don't strippers.
Oh, you say you need to see something different. You need a bitch bouncing a jelly donut off her ankle.
Like I said,
doing a handstand while rolling. You get this
bro. I don't do strippers. I don't do strippers
while rolling a blunt.
You want to press me, bitch? Do a backflip. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I don't do strippers.
I've been to the strip club with this nigga, and he will tell bitches that too. Like, I've seen this nigga tell bitches that.
Yeah. I'm like, no, don't twerk. I won't give you no money if you twerk.
I've been in a crib club with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's real shit. I'm just being honest. You know what I'm saying? All right, top two. Who's your top two porn stars? You know?
Top two. I don't have a top two. I can't specifically look for any just two. Because I'll get old with seeing the same material.
All right, so we all been there before where you just need to bust that one out. So who's your go-to? Like, you be like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got a go-to.
I don't know. Because like you said, it mostly be like,
I'll tell you
homemade shit.
I'll tell you my go-to is.
So unless I'm finding motherfucking screen names and shit, you know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you who my go-to is, yo. Skin Downer.
That bitch is crazy.
Oh, she's nasty.
That bitch is crazy.
Oh, she's nasty.
That bitch is crazy. That bitch is.
She remind me like maybe a Rihanna or something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but look,
the
other
porn stars. You know what I'm saying? Like, something about her just so fucking sexy.
Hey, the other joint like her too remind me of her though.
I don't know. Unless you say her name.
Katrina Black. I think that's her name.
I don't know. You probably gotta show me her, bro.
I don't know.
Skin Diamond, bro. That's
but she's a little dip. She
you always gonna get a good video out of her.
That's a good.
You always gonna get a good performance out of her, bro.
I know.
And she's eclectic. She covers.
You know what?
She does everything.
Hey, look, you know what?
She's fucking everybody.
So you know what? Look, I do like her, but see, this is my thing.
Yeah, she's
I only mind interracial porn when it's black on white female. So she does a lot of interracial. So it's her.
But she fucks some black niggas. She fucks some niggas.
Yeah, every now and again. But most of her shit is.
I mean,
and I can't watch that. I
agree with you. I only do interracial porn when it's a black man on a white woman.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I don't. The other way is like
I can't watch it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't fuck with this, but I do know who Shorty is, and she is.
You know who also gets low?
She is nasty.
You know who gets low? Tiana Trump.
She's nasty as hell, but she's over dramatic.
Yeah,
she's over dramatic.
Yeah, but she pulled that split off, and that's impressive.
But a lot of people do that now.
It's impressive, but it's also like
look, Misty Stone. Shout out Misty Stone.
Yeah.
She reminds me of the Gun Eater so much. I'm talking about built the same.
Yeah.
If I show y'all niggas a picture, you be like, I know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out Gun Eater too.
Shout out Gun Eater, yo.
God Gobbler.
You said I agree with you.
Hey man, I ain't gonna sit at this table and lie to niggas. We ain't lying to the folks.
Under Dig Me.
Shout out Under Dig Me. Shout out Speakin Slang Talkin shit. We still speaking slang talking shit, talking about everything we're not supposed to be talking about.
We still here. I am B.I. Double G Church.
Scott Lindsay the Hustler.
Said quality.
What he said.
Why is this nigga like so dry with it? He's like, nigga, you want a ginger ale? This nigga's like, Canada Dry. He's like, say quality. That's that berry black. That's the white of the berry, black of the white of the berry, black of the juice. Nah, man, but yeah, off that bullshit. But we still on that bullshit.
Shout out to Bobby Brown, Keith Sweat.
All right,
was that shit dope? You seen it?
Yeah,
this the versus nigga watching.
Yeah, was Bobby's jaw on his shoulder?
That nigga's.
He played that too. That was my shit too.
Did Ja Rule come out?
Thug Lovin'?
Did Ja Rule come out?
No.
That was funny as hell. 50 would have been there entered the whole verses. Find out Ja Rule was there. 50 would have ended the whole verses. Nigga.
He was definitely on this shit on this.
Nigga, let's not forget, Bobby made it everybody's prerogative. So that nigga is a G. You know what I'm saying? Like, real shit.
A legend, nigga.
I fuck around, nigga.
But everybody was saying
if you think about it, Bobby, in my world, I would imagine Bobby probably won over Keith.
No.
He what?
No.
He might have won over Keith.
Oh,
I mean, not seeing it, but just imagining it. Bobby got so much shit.
That's what everybody was saying.
Bobby got so much shit.
That's what everybody was saying was he was gonna mob Keith up.
No. I ain't gonna say no. It wasn't gonna be easy. It wasn't gonna be easy.
Because Bobby can go back to New Edition and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But nah, bro.
And Keith can go to LSG and all types of shit.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
And all types of shit that niggas
He's just
didn't
been
even know he wrote.
Hey,
he played shit like that niggas wouldn't even know that nigga wrote.
I feel like that shit's cheating when niggas be doing that shit, man.
No, it's not. That shit music.
I mean,
that's shit music. Look, the thing is, you know what the hell I'd like to see? I'd like to see Keith sweating R. Kelly. Now,
he can't fuck with R.
Can't nobody fuck with R, bro.
No.
Nobody. You gotta put R up against Michael Jackson or something. Nigga, can't nobody fuck with R.
R.
R. Kelly's song.
It would have R. Kelly would have to go up like against Usher or something.
I can see that. You
know what I'm saying?
I can see that because Usher got hits, bro.
Usher
got hits, bro.
Nigga.
What Usher say? You know what I'm saying?
Usher got a lot of shit.
Usher
got like 97 albums.
Usher said some shit. Well, he said on that one DJ Khaled or something. I've been in the game for 14 years. I ain't got to lie about. I forgot how that shit go. You know what I'm saying?
Usher versus Kels. That might be.
Usher versus Kels?
That would be a good one.
Free R. Kelly so he can verse Usher in the battle, bro.
But
once again, R. Kelly.
Nigga, man.
Them bitches got voluntarily pissed on.
Uh-huh.
You have 60,000 boys in the Boy Scouts.
Hold up, what did he say on
who were raped involuntarily?
What did he say on the Boondocks? He said, y'all keep blaming R. Kelly. He said, how you gonna blame a grown motherfucker? He said, I'm 5 or whatever.
Yeah.
I see P coming, I move. She seen P coming, she stayed. How you gonna blame that nigga?
Yo, blame their mamas and their daddies for letting them go to the R. Kelly show at age 14. He was plucking these bitches out the show.
Nigga, he was fucking Aaliyah. She was like 14 at the time, 15. Niggas forget about that. But so was Dame Dash.
Listen,
niggas forget about
that
too.
We're gonna bring that up, man. Shout out to Aaliyah, man.
Shout out to Aaliyah,
that's my baby.
Didn't her brother just pass or something? Some shit.
R.I.P. to Aaliyah, yo.
Real shit. R.I.P. to Biz Marquis.
That 4-page letter, man.
You smoking that weed?
R.I.P. to Biz Marquis.
It's funny as hell. So like, he knew what I was gonna say.
R.I.P. to Biz Marquis. Biz Marquis.
Why's a prophet, bro?
I was just looking.
Hold on. You said R.I.P. to Biz Marquis.
Yeah.
He died.
Yeah.
Damn.
When?
Bro.
Yeah. A few days ago.
Well, are you sure? Because he was brain dead.
No, he died.
There was a rumor. All right, damn. R.I.P. Biz Marquis, bro.
Shout out Biz Marquis. She always still gonna be just a friend, bro. Real shit.
Real shit. And,
damn, man.
Nigga, take this away from that nigga, dog. He getting out of hand with that shit.
Man, fuck that, man. That's Biz Marquis, nigga. What you talking about, man?
I understand that, but boy, either you ain't on it or you on it too much. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't on it enough. That's the whole thing.
Scott Hustle.
Nah, shout out to Biz.
Scott Hustle said it the best. Preparation time minutes at best. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to
that's the era
FloJo too, man.
That's that shit.
I said shout out to FloJo too. They was trying to throw dirt on her name too today, man.
About what?
Because they was bringing up old girl and shit. So they was talking about FloJo was drugged out and shit too. That's why she died and shit.
All right, so
she ain't died from that.
So, man,
she never. She's dirty, none of that.
Come on, man. Go ahead, man. Fuck them, dog.
Real shit.
Fuck them. Hey, it was funny as hell. Seth Rogen. Shout Seth Rogen.
That's
bro.
my nigga, man.
Look, he said. Speaking of FloJo, Seth Rogen today said that if weed makes you fast, then I'm FloJo. Let Shakira run, bro.
Seth Rogen, that's a nigga, man.
Yeah. I won't go that far. But you know what I'm saying?
How much money that nigga make off weed?
Right? The motherfucking the Jewish people.
Look at that made a career off weed.
Are the niggas? They got no reparations.
Oh yeah, Pineapple Express, all that shit. Man, that's my favorites.
Do you understand? America still pays Israel money, reparations money for the Holocaust. Did America have something to do with that?
I never knew that.
I thought it was the Germans. You know, every year America pays Israel billions of dollars in Holocaust reparations.
That's wild.
You want to know why? Because America took in the Nazi scientists and doctors. They only took them in, but they gave them immunity, whatever you want to call it. They took them in and they faced no war crime. They faced no charges. That's why America still pays Israel reparations for the Holocaust.
Interrupt what you're saying or get off subject, but you know that Nazi symbol and all that,
the
swastika?
That's
yeah,
African.
Exactly. You talk about it. That's really an African symbol. And they also say that Hitler and all that shit, he was really with the niggas for real.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? Like, on a low key.
I won't say he was with the niggas, but what he did was he took the symbol. The symbol means peace and righteousness, basically.
The swastika.
He said that the Jews are a people operating under a stolen identity. They are not the true Jewish people. He already said,
and that's the reason why he
already said that. No, that's not the reason why. What people don't understand about the Holocaust is because the Jewish bankers manipulated the currency of Austria, where Hitler's from Austria. You know what I'm saying? Not Australia, he's from Austria.
Okay.
Austria and a few other countries. What you said.
Get to the shop.
You know what I'm saying? So the Jews still ran still manipulated the currency system back in the day. I am a little intoxicated, so I can't give you the exact facts. But what the Jewish bankers did was they manipulated currency and they bankrupted Austria and a few other countries into famine, where Hitler watched his parents and his friends and his family die of starvation because the Jewish banker manipulated currency around certain countries and they wouldn't let any money come in, so the people died of famine.
And that's where he took the sign.
People
right?
only started the Holocaust. They don't know what the Jew did to the people before the Holocaust. So Hitler came up vowing for revenge for his people.
Yeah.
And the reason why the Germans and other people followed Hitler, because he fed them.
I understood that story.
You feed the people, they will follow you forever. It wasn't, he didn't just come out of nowhere and say, the Jew, fuck him. He didn't just come out of nowhere hating the Jew. The Jewish bankers starved people. They created a famine that was not necessary. They killed millions of people before the Holocaust.
And I'm talking about payback. That's what he considered his payback, right?
Decades before the Holocaust.
And that was considered his payback. And
Let's
that's when he took the sign. No, what I'm saying, and considered that in his mind.
Call it fuck payback. Let's call it retribution.
Okay.
Because people don't talk about what the Jew did to the people before the Holocaust, before the onslaught.
Everybody, look, that's what you heard me the last. I need to know what happened to start this shit. Everybody react off of what's going on for what's here. I need to know what happened in the beginning.
Because he who writes the history. That's what we're talking about. He who writes the fucking history. And once again, we can go back to biblical time.
History or his story?
His story. Thank you. His story. Because the Jew that we know, fucking Israel didn't even exist till 1969. Wasn't a state till 1969, I want to say. I can get way deeper.
Probably earlier.
I can get so deep it'll get us canceled or followed. You know what I'm saying? So don't fucking get me started, bro.
Definitely don't get this nigga started.
I keep it light. I keep it laughs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because fuck the bullshit, bro. Hitler said that the Jew, their story is stolen. Everything about it is stolen. They are not the true people. The true Jew is Africans. Hitler said it. He knew it. Everybody knew it. They still know it to this fucking day.
So was that still not considered his consideration of payback then? Or his well, I mean, that's the word you're using, but is that not the same thing?
The word I'm always use was retribution. Hitler ain't fuck with black people either, honestly. But he did acknowledge that his enemy was not operating under their true name. If you look at history, let's look at history. This is going to get us no sponsors. We're canceled after this. We're fully independent after this because I'm going to say this.
Okay.
Look at history.
He said it, not us.
Yeah, I said it. Big church, bro.
We all said it. Speaking slang, talking shit, man. We don't give a fuck.
Big
Let's
church.
go.
I said it.
Let's go.
And I'll say it again.
Let's go.
If you look if you look at history, how many people since true biblical times, not the King James version, true biblical times have tried to wipe the ill-proposed, self-proclaimed Jew off the map? They all said the same thing. They're the devil. If they're not wiped off, they will destroy the earth. Look at who runs the currency and the system right now. Never mind. Speaking slang, talking shit.
Well, you only spoke some slang. You ain't talking no shit yet.
Nah, I ain't.
What's up? We ain't going there?
Nah, that's a different show, bro. That's a different show. We'll have Brother Polite or Young Pharaoh on that show. That's a show for Brother Polite or Young Pharaoh, one of them cats. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm intoxicated, so I don't want to get my facts mixed up to make it seem like I'm being unfair biased or racist.
Alright. So
let's have this conversation when I'm sober, and I'll be able to give you nothing but
we
facts.
could do that.
I'm intoxicated thanks to shout to Pendleton.
Because we drinking it.
And they ain't paying us for it. And then my ass is never drinking again after the shit I just said.
What's up next, fellas? What we doing, man? What we talking about, man? We always talk about a little bit of everything.
Shout to that, man.
What going on again? You know what I'm saying?
I don't think I have nothing else.
Have you guys, excuse me, sorry.
Go for it.
Have you guys heard about a woman in a love triangle gone wrong, which happened to seems to be much darker?
I played the fifth.
Okay. So, basically, I'm gonna give you. I'm basically reading the article pretty much verbatim. She allegedly accused her lover to murder her husband. Right? I'm sorry, not accused. Asked her lover to murder her husband. Right? Mm-hmm. A relative said it was an escape from her personal hell. Right?
Damn. Bitches ain't never happy.
Hold up. So we were, because this joint's a little bit long. Christy Evans was charged with murder in the March 22nd killing of her husband, David Evans, right? Mm-hmm. On the afternoon of March 15th, David Evans posted a wishful love letter on Facebook to his wife for over 30 years. Evans, the charismatic pastor of a Baptist church in a small Oklahoma city, recalled their brief courtship and his marriage proposal. 3 decades later, he wrote he hoped he could treat her just as he did back then. I don't own her, can't control her. She said is my equal partner. Wrote Evans, 50 years old, and I know how amazing she really is. I don't know how much, but I know I should keep pursuing her just in life as we first met. Right? 7 days later, Evans was shot to death. While they lay in the bed at home, initially his wife, Christy Evans, is 48, told authorities she awoke to the sound of a gunshot and found her husband bleeding. According to
a black man did it.
According to a probable cause affidavit released days after the killing, she said neither heard nor was or saw a suspect. But on March 25th, Christy claims Christy Evans surrendered and, according to the police, confessed to a sword plot. Investigators said she begged a 26-year-old man whom she and her husband in a multiple threesome to shoot him dead.
What?
That's what I said. It was an ill love triangle.
So he shot him.
Hold on, that still keeps going. It still keeps going. The killing prompted sensational headlines with local national.
My bad. Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead. Get this shit off, man. My fault.
This is ugly and can't read good.
Anyway, man, the whole shit was largely portraying the crime as a love triangle that devolved into murder. Devolved. That's what they said. Devolved into murder. But interviews with Christy Evans and her relatives and a review of the private Facebook messages between the couple that their daughter provided to. Nigga, I gotta scroll over there. to see the dips. You know what I'm saying? Like, but look, you know what I'm saying? So the daughter, she provided the NBC News offer a window into the relationship that was far different than the one portrayed on David Evans' public Facebook page. Experts said Christy Evans appeared to be the victim of what is known as control by her husband, a form of abuse long seen by domestic violence advocates first described as a pattern of criminal violation in 2007 by Evan Stark, a social workers researcher. But then, but it also says there was a range of emotional, physical, and other behaviors like isolation, humiliation, financial control, and sexual love abuse, and things of that nature. And then it pretty much cuts off on all other shit.
Once again, I have no fucking comment. I don't know how to comment to that, bro.
Ah, shoot. Damn.
I'm just saying, like. So the bitch paid a nigga to off her husband, right?
That shit deep.
But she is already married to the nigga for 30 years.
That shit deep. 30 years.
30 years.
30. How bad you gotta piss off a bitch you married to for 30 years to set up a threesome to kill you?
No, they was in a love triangle. So I mean,
Also, that's not a threesome either. You get that out there too.
All right, you're right.
Well, they said in quote she wanted to escape her personal hell. So I mean,
by sending him to it.
The nigga, they was all in. I don't know if they was all in there together. I mean, I'm just saying, like, this nigga was the pastor of a church.
That's deep. Honestly, because the only place you can get fucked more than the Boy Scouts is the church. You know what I'm saying? So that's deep. I don't know how to respond to that one.
I'm just saying, though, it said, look, like I said, on March 25th, Christy Evans surrendered to the police, right?
Yeah.
Confessed to the plot.
Yeah.
Investigators said she begged a 26-year-old man with whom she and her husband had multiple threesomes to shoot him dead.
So they was on other shit.
That's what I'm saying, like.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Hey, man.
So the Suns, right? Shout out to the Suns.
Shout out to the Phoenix Suns.
Hey, who y'all got?
Shout out to Milwaukee Bucks.
So we just gonna get off Christy Evans.
We
just gonna get off Christy Evans, though. I'm just saying, like,
shout out to the Suns.
Christy Evans was living her best life at one point. She's getting ran through. You know what I'm saying? Well, anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, shout out to the Phoenix Suns. Shout out to the Milwaukee Bucks.
Man. Suns in 5, man.
Suns in 5?
Suns in 5.
Suns in 5.
Suns in
Over
5.
the Bucks?
To win it all.
Over the Bucks?
Suns in 5.
So what's Giannis' status? You don't give a fuck.
It's in the air. It's in the air.
Did he play tonight?
Nah, he ain't played tonight.
I was about to say,
they
he
still
played?
won.
They won
the last 2 games without
it.
Yeah. Look, Lopez became busy.
Clogging up the middle. Shit.
Lopez began busy though.
All right.
Lopez definitely been getting busy a little bit.
Say what? Suns in 5?
Suns in 5.
You think they'll continue this epic domination of every team they face?
This is also coming from the nigga who didn't think the Suns was gonna get there because he was like Lakers over Suns.
Well, he also said Lakers is his team.
Yeah, that's his
but
squad.
He's from Phoenix, so if it ain't Lakers, it's this Phoenix.
Facts.
It's the Suns.
So it'd be the
he
same.
Said it.
All right.
He said that early.
That's what it is.
Early. Fair enough. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm from Pittsburgh. Pennsylvania.
Look, I fuck with both the squads, you know what I'm saying? But I kind of want the Suns to do it.
Why?
Because they need to. They deserve it. They deserve it, yeah.
He's a Phoenician now.
When last time the Bucks had one?
Have they ever?
Did they ever win when they had Ray Allen?
Wow, Cinder days, nigga. Maybe.
No, they ain't won with Ray Allen.
All right.
Because if they the one with Ray Allen, they the one with Sam Cassell and Glenn Robinson.
Yeah,
exactly. Jesus Shuttleworth. Also, one of my favorite pair of Jordans, nigga, them 13s with the hologram, black and white, baby.
I know nothing about none of that.
Some niggas do.
I never owned a real pair of Jordans in my life. I got some from the Shoe Man one time.
That's cool. That all works. Well, yeah, I know. Yeah.
But anyway,
shout out to the nigga in the closet.
Shout out to the Shoe Man, y'all.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Down board, Scotty. Where you at, bro? All right, but Suns in 5. That's ambitious. That's ambitious.
I don't think so. It's going all the way.
7?
It's going 7.
Are you still saying Suns?
I like both squads though, so I'm not biased. But I just feel like the Suns. It's this year. It's their year, yo. It's their year, yo. Man. I don't think they're gonna choke right now.
Man.
Now they've also beaten. The argument is they done also beaten everybody without the star player too.
They have.
Chris Paul.
They beat the Lakers without AD.
Okay.
Then they beat Denver without Murray. Then they beat the Clippers
So
without
you
Kawhi.
saying-
Now they're gonna beat.
Oh, so they think. Oh,
Bucks
so you think that?
potentially without Giannis.
Oh, so you saying it?
I'm not saying shit. I'm
No,
just
no, no.
saying that's what.
All right,
you
so-
know, that's
What they're saying is
out
the,
there,
the Suns is lucking out.
Yeah,
The Suns is lucking out.
Man, I feel like it's this. I feel like it's their year, yo.
All right, well, unpopular opinion
It's
at
Chris
this
Paul's
table.
year.
I gotta provide an
And
unpopular
that's
opinion.
another thing too. I feel like it's his year too, over everything.
Look, I was talking shit on Chris Paul. He showed out.
that's a dirty ass nigga
He
too.
showed the
I
last
know.
game. He showed out.
41
You know what I'm saying?
points,
He
man.
showed out, bro. He showed out and
They lost by 41, and then he came and dropped by 41.
He dropped 41.
I know he came and dropped 41 after they lost by like 41, right?
And he
The Suns
and he
didn't lose by
frustrated
40
niggas.
points.
They didn't lose about 41 points in game 4 that, bro.
Damn.
Game 5 wasn't no 41 fucking points.
Well, who dropped
They
it? Who
lost
just?
by no shit like that.
Oh, someone.
Not in the playoff. Not in these.
But anyway, I don't care. I
You crazy as hell, nigga, because I didn't the Hawks beat the Bucks by something crazy or the other way around?
No, I said the Suns ain't lost
Oh,
by no
yeah.
shit like that.
I'm about to
That's
say,
probably
'cause-
what he thinking about.
Yeah,
Some
nah.
Bucks shit.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I was talking shit on Chris Paul because I felt like in, I want to say game 4,
Of what
probably
series?
5
Of what series?
of fucking the last series, bro.
Against the Clippers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Paul didn't really show out. I don't really watch the shit. But I've been coming over just watching.
You
like,
mean
second
after the
quarter.
COVID shit?
Yeah, after the COVID shit, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He didn't really perform, bro. And like I listened to I forget what station it was, and they said when Chris Paul he frustrated the homie the other game because
When he pushed him in the back?
it's almost every shot he's taken in this series he fell to the fucking ground. Like he been flopping all over. He ain't even trying to hit the shots. You know what I'm saying?
Making them shits.
But what I say every time I come over, I'm like, how many points this nigga got in the second half? Like he's not, especially in the fourth quarter.
Lately, he ain't been turning up
In
for
the
the second half for real.
In the fourth quarter, he has not been. He get his points in the first half, but in the second half, he ain't been doing shit. Now I was talking shit, but this game.
And that's
6,
actually reversed. He's actually been putting up more in the second half than he has in the first.
Oh well, shit.
lately.
The second half I've been watching. I've been disappointed by his performance. You know what I'm saying? In this couple games until game 6, I didn't get to watch none of game 6 because I was running. I was busy. You know what I'm saying? But then I caught some highlights, and he was getting busy, and he frustrated the homie so bad that he committed a technical, you know what I'm saying, flagrant, and got him out of there. You know what I'm saying? And got him some extra points, all that type of shit.
So he talked some shit. That nigga was
Yeah, he talked some shit.
He didn't say he didn't say shit when he was walking by. He didn't say
Look,
shit.
it doesn't matter his performance.
But during the game,
his
he was talking
performance,
shit.
bro.
He was talking shit.
What-
Chris Paul dirty as shit.
What did he hit?
For
6 or 7?
Yeah,
6 or
some
7 on
crazy
threes.
shit. That was
That
after
nigga-
being like
Yeah.
1 for 13 the last.
Yeah,
2
40
games
something.
before
That's what I'm saying.
That nigga was putting up numbers.
Y'all
last
niggas
night.
know I'm talking shit. Like I said, what did Chris Paul do today? I want to see his stats.
You always did the first thing you said.
Especially with the losses. The losses, I'm like, because look,
Cause you always come over at the end of the game, in the third,
yes,
in the third.
early
Yeah,
fourth.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Honestly, every time I see him shoot a shot, he would fall to the ground. He wasn't even trying to.
I hate that.
I'm like, what the fuck is you doing, dog?
Yeah.
That's because, unpopular opinion, LeBron James okayed flopping.
Oh, of course, without question.
No.
Yes,
no,
he did.
That is not true at all.
Here go a Bron fan.
That's it. That is
Yes, he
man.
did. Yes, he
That
did.
is not true.
Yeah,
That's
is-
not even my man like that. Nigga, I'm a Lakers fan.
We gonna watch some clips off air. He wasn't. He didn't start it.
And you
He
gonna
didn't
watch
start
him.
it.
Yeah, exactly.
He didn't start
right.
it. He
Exactly.
okayed it.
But he didn't start it. It was,
He didn't
it was
start
already
it.
okay.
But he you crazy as hell.
Nigga,
But he
niggas-
normalized.
Jordan was flopping.
He
nigga.
normalized.
What the
What?
fuck?
What?
Hell yeah, nigga.
Show me.
Jordan was flopping. Nigga.
Please show me some clips of Jordan.
Not as
flopping,
much
bro.
as these niggas do now.
No.
The game was different.
You can
back
say
then.
Kobe, maybe, but
them niggas was
LeBron
doing
normalized it. Let's say that he normalized flopping. Yeah,
Put that on LeBron.
Talk to me.
He is the
Yeah,
first
I'm putting it
nigga.
on LeBron. I'm putting it on LeBron. He normalized it, bro. He might not
Shout
start.
out
He didn't
LeBron
start it.
James.
Shout out LeBron James. Shout out King James. Shout out LeBron a bajillion times. We gotta get this nigga off the board.
I gotta get these niggas. These niggas.
Hey, yo, Speakin Slang Talkin shit is now higher than sound, man. Anybody want to work these
Man,
out?
further, we're gonna start a GoFundMe to buy me some real equipment. You know,
All right, there we go, man. Donate something.
Play Store apps and shit. And, Shout out to Google's whack ass Play Store app. They gonna cut us off for sure.
But some real shit. Braun didn't start flopping, but he normalized flopping. But anyway, back to the series. You say Suns and foul.
I say it all the way. I think it's gonna
7 games, still the Suns.
I think Suns gonna win, but it's gonna be a nail biter. A nail biter, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Look, you know what?
Them niggas is not winning without Giannis. That's just a fucking fact.
Listen,
nigga.
I
You
do.
think?
I do.
I know.
I do want to
Well,
agree.
so what the fuck is up with Giannis then?
He hyperextended his leg. I don't think that nigga's coming back. Maybe though.
At least 3 games.
I don't know.
He
He ain't gonna be that same nigga though.
I honestly thought it was gonna be Atlanta.
Hyperextension in your knee.
But I honestly thought Atlanta was going over the Bucks.
Well, we see what happened there.
That nigga, your mans was trash today.
Trae Young.
Mr. Shimmy, nigga, he was trash today.
He then nigga start showing off. He
was
start
trash
feeling
tonight.
himself.
Yeah, he wasn't shimmying tonight, nigga. You live by that, you die by that shit. That nigga was like 0 for 7 from 3 or some shit.
For real?
Yeah.
Damn.
Had like 12 points, nigga.
Damn.
They try to say, he was hurt, his ankle and shit. But I don't give a
yeah,
fuck
yeah,
about none of that shit. Nigga, if you suit up, nigga, you play.
My word.
wanna
Take
hear
the shots
that
you know
shit,
you can
nigga.
make, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Because you know
My
why?
nigga Twinkle
Because
Toes
you
told
know
you the
why?
best, nigga.
When LeBron is hurt and niggas try to say that about him, niggas say fuck that shit.
Yep. You in the game,
Period,
motherfucker.
nigga. Don't play.
Let's
If
play.
you
Look,
hurt,
where I'm
don't
from,
play.
ain't no blood, no
If
foul.
you hurt like that, don't play because you might have hurt your fucking team.
My word. You know
They
what?
might have won without the nigga.
I want.
You sitting there trying to your pride and
0
shit.
for 7. If somebody else took the
My word,
motherfuckers
my
and made
word.
half, they ain't lose
Half.
by 20 points.
There you
You
go.
know what I'm saying? They
There you
lost
go.
by a few points.
There
It was like there's like 10.
Under 10?
Yeah, it was like
Maybe.
9.
0 for 7, somebody else said 4. That's 12 points.
You know what I mean? Like,
It was like 10 points. It was like
So that's 12.
The last time I seen the
So-
score, it was
so-
like 109 or 101
All right, so listen,
or some shit like that.
If he was 0
and he
for 7,
missing, man. He missed. I seen the nigga miss like 3 or 4 layups. You know what I'm saying?
Bunnies
Some of them
and
was
shit.
contested.
politics,
but
baby.
Some of them was contested.
Hey,
like a
you know them
motherfucker.
light skinned niggas get paid like Drake,
Hey,
baby.
yeah, that's
Pay that
niggas.
nigga off, baby. I bet he be in the next Drake
I
video.
just think it wasn't in him like that.
I bet he be in the next Drake video.
Yo, we need to get this nigga a church on the next celebrity boxing deal. Church
Against who,
versus
Drake?
Yeah,
I'll
versus
whoop that
Drake.
nigga ass, dog. My word. I challenged him to a fight, didn't I?
Yeah, and like the second episode.
It still stands. It still stands. I challenged Drake to a fight.
Drake been in the gym, bro.
And what that mean? He light skinned, bro. I could distract that nigga with shiny objects. I'm like jingle, jingle, jingle.
Nigga's funny as hell.
My word, yo. Fuck out of here.
I did almost fight that one nigga before. What's that one nigga's name? The old ass nigga, man, with the voice, man. The old ass rapping nigga.
What the fuck you talking about? Say, if I ever see you go on somebody, I'm gonna hit him first. My word, you was the most zen nigga I know.
Hey, you
bro.
should have seen this nigga when he was at the bar. This nigga lost his glasses. Nigga start giggling. He said it's all funny. Trying to smack the shit out of somebody. I was like, hey, yo, and niggas looked at me. I was like, look, that's my brother. It's cool. I'm
That's
just
what
getting
I'm
some
saying.
tacos and we gonna be alright. That's
Silverback Saquon. Saquon ain't no little nigga. You
Hey,
understand?
yo, that's but
And
look,
he ain't no bitch.
but look,
either.
but we was at the bar. But you know, a couple motherfuckers around there like, like he didn't
They
appreciate that
key
shit.
and this shit, nigga.
Nah, I was like, he trying to find what's important to him. I'm saying, like, yeah, y'all giggling and googling. You know what I'm saying?
So I
Like,
smacked the fuck out of one of you.
everybody stopped. Was like,
nigga.
Scotty. I was like, look, that's my brother.
Yo,
He's
it's
cool.
my worst. If I ever
It's all fun and games to you know what I mean? To nigga say some shit back.
If I ever see Saquon even get halfway upset with somebody, I'ma smack him first.
What the fuck is that nigga's
fuck you
name,
talking about?
man?
Don't talk about him.
Nah, he's too cool. He's too cool, nigga. If he mad, I'm mad. I'm mad, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
That's funny as hell.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I was saying, I gotta get
It'll
my
come to me. It'll come to me.
keep it live.
Well, shit. Of course, we're gonna keep it alive, nigga. Because the sound man walking away, walking telling something. But anyway,
Should've stood aboard from this nigga. Right?
if you just tuning in, this is Speaking Slang, talking shit once again.
The real shit, man. We
All right, so look, hey, Saquon, inflation, bro. You're a consumer. I'm a consumer. All right, we're out in this world every goddamn day. We happen to own businesses that relies upon consumerism. You know what I mean? We sell apparel, customizations, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to coloredhearts.com. Shout out to Nikki J Trading Company. You know what I'm saying? We actually, we run businesses. So, food and beverage giants sound inflation alarm. Now, remember, before COVID, life was normal. During COVID, food, beverage, all that shit, the shit tanked. Now, the inflation is on such a rise that I read an article the other day that said that inflation is so high after COVID that the middle class is poorer than they have ever been. Cost of food, you know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Kings and Queens Fries and Wings, because it was a very small company that was dealing with the price of inflation on a daily basis. So therefore, we would have had to price out. It would have had to price out its customers to try to stay afloat. Right. Because the cost of, the goods were going up so fast that you had to overprice your customers to try to stay afloat, and it's not fair. So these are multiple big conglomerate corporations. They could probably rip little boys and get away with it like the Boy Scouts. They are trying to rebound the lost profits of the last year and a half by overinflating their prices. I'll take them along, please. They're trying to overinflate their prices. And that's all it is. Because there's no reason for the cost of goods to go up, especially after the pandemic. You understand what I'm saying? Especially after the pandemic. Why would the cost of goods go up? Because now the supply chain is coming back to normal. The cost of goods weren't high, and they did increase during COVID for certain things, but it was more or less the supply was limited. The price didn't go up, but the supply was limited. Now that the supply is
demand,
back,
though, they gonna do this.
The demand remained the same. The demand didn't get any greater, bruh. The supply dropped. I am one who knows supply and demand. On an everyday basis, I deal with supply and demand.
Right.
On an everyday basis. The demand never changed. The demand stayed the same. It's that the supply dropped. Because it couldn't move. It couldn't flow properly due to the pandemic.
Oh, no, you're right.
What are we
I'm
talking
saying
about?
you're right. That's what actually happened.
Can you recap
I'm saying
for me
from the
a little bit,
standpoint of these big companies, though.
Right.
I'm saying they see it like, well, shit. This the perfect time for us to level this shit up. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all niggas done missed this shit
and to
get our money back,
get the profit back,
and to get more on top of it,
and what
to get richer. That's why, just like you said, the middle class been poorer than ever in this shit.
Yes. Yes.
The rich got richer than ever in this shit too.
Yeah, you got damn right.
So yeah,
because supply and demand.
That shit is some bullshit.
What I was talking about was the food and beverage giants.
Okay.
They sound a inflation alarm, saying that prices are about to go through the roof on everything, and they are. Especially, we're talking about food, beverage, clothing, just commodities. Everything, consumerism.
Okay.
About to go through the roof.
Okay.
Now, once again,
$7-8 for a white tee is fucking crazy.
You got damn right.
Niggas need a boycott.
You got damn right, because it's 5 for the 20, bro.
Real shit.
What happened to 5
that
for the
shit
20?
be having me
And that was at Foot Locker.
off.
Guess where they coming from, China?
That shit be having me hot, bro. I'm the nigga that used to go and buy white tees every week, nigga.
Real shit.
Just because I don't even like wearing white tees more than once. I used to just wear white tees. Yeah. Nigga, that's another bill. Now you try to do some shit like that.
My word. So the cost of everything is going up.
Crazy.
Yeah. The thing is, we as the world are just getting back to what we may consider normal. I'm not fucking the world. I'm gonna say America.
They're trying to act like it shit ain't changed. Though.
Nah. The prices are going through the roof, bro. Because number one, people no longer are going to work for pennies. Jobs are having to pay more for the workers. The government gave out so much goddamn money for COVID that people are goddamn feeling rich. But what these big corporations are doing is they're trying to recoup their profits now by raising the price of everything.
Yeah, they all got to come back.
Now, the government can put a cap on this shit, but they will not, because guess who pays them off? Giant corporations. Okay. But the reason I pulled this story up, I wanted to pull it up earlier when I was more sober, is to tell motherfuckers, watch your pockets. Okay. The price of everything is going to skyrocket through the fucking roof.
Yeah.
I mean, through the fucking roof.
Look, I was talking to Cozy and shit. I seen him yesterday.
Yeah.
Well, man,
We was playing phone tag for like 2 weeks. Shout out to
Yeah,
Cozy, yo.
he actually told me to tell you to call him.
I've been calling.
I know he said, and then he got busy and he called
Exactly.
you.
You know what I'm saying?
I
That's
seen
my
him
man.
yesterday. You seen that Little Caesars on the table?
Yeah.
I seen him at Little Caesars.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? He's like, I went off for my pizza. I was like, you gotta wait all day.
Hey, shout out Cozy. He always somewhere. Shout out Cozy, yo.
But yeah, he said the same shit because he was on a. Because look, mind you, he was telling me about with the restaurant with you and everything.
Yeah.
He also does that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Nah,
I know he does.
I'm like, well, damn. He's like, motherfuckers calling me at a certain time in the morning. I just charge him a certain number.
My word.
I'm like, word. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he was telling me, he's like, yeah. So, like how you was talking about Purdue and all that shit. He was telling me, I forget the name of the company he said, but basically in Texas there was like a fire. It was where they farm all the chickens. So it was like 300,000 chickens gone. So he's like, you gotta think about it. That's why the price is going up. That's 300,000 wings, 300,000 thighs, 300,000 breasts.
No.
Like I said, the whole shit.
600,000. There's 2 wings, 2 thighs, 2 breasts.
Oh well, I mean
every chicken in 8 parts.
Okay, all right, yeah.
So you take 1 piece, cut it into 8.
All
So
right.
you a madman.
All right, well,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
you're
saying?
right. But I'm just saying,
So
like,
300,000
he's
chickens?
just saying it to me. He's like, yo,
300,000 chickens is 240,000.
Have you heard
pieces of
about that,
chicken.
though?
I did not.
he said it's what he said because there's one whatever the big company is down in Texas, they farm the cooking
I'm wrong
chickens,
about that math too,
and then
not
and then
240,000.
No, hold on. But what he was saying is,
I'm sorry.
what he was saying is the one company, I can't remember the name, because
Yeah.
we was on in and out rental run.
Yeah.
So the company, because the company has 2 umbrellas. One does eggs for milk and eggs, and then one actually does chicken for chicken wings and shit like that. The one that does the chicken and shit is the one that had to. So like you said, it is 600,000 because he's like, it was a big ass farm down in Texas somewhere.
Yeah.
So they burnt up, or there was a fire and they lost 300,000 chickens. So there's 600,000. What you talking about?
They got them shits on fire because it doesn't sell. Hey, do you know during the pandemic when the demand went down? Do you know that the chicken and other slaughterhouses, they killed the animals for no profit because they couldn't sell it? They didn't give it away. They didn't freeze it.
Yeah.
I'm talking
when
about.
they kept saying it was disease.
No, I won't say no, fuck no, nigga. They said we can't sell them. 1.2 million chickens. I'm talking about in the throes of the pandemic. I'm talking about June, July, August of 2020 when niggas was
Whenever
like,
it first started.
Yeah, they said we can't sell the chickens, so they euthanized. They killed them, bro.
Yeah.
They killed like 1.2 million chickens.
That's around that
'Cause
shit
they
with that
couldn't
shit
sell
going
it.
up with the farms and
I said, no.
Ohio
What I
and
said
shit.
was, why don't they freeze them shits? Kill them and freeze them. No, they killed them. Grinding them up and turn them into fucking. They fit them back to the animals, bro.
But they were saying that the animals was having COVID too.
No,
right?
Nope. They killed them because they couldn't sell them. The article said they're going to kill them because they can't sell them. They didn't want to give them away, and they only allow chickens to grow 6 weeks before they slaughter them.
Yeah.
So once you're in that process, they're in the use of the process.
That's
They
what I
couldn't
was
sell
gonna
them,
say, yeah.
so they killed them.
Gotta make room for
They
more
killed them,
shit.
grinded them up, and fed them back to the other animals, bro.
That's crazy.
But they could have frozen them. They could have gave them away. But they wouldn't give them away because they couldn't sell them. That's greed. That's capitalism. That's ugly.
Shit, that's like the tents. That's like Tent City, nigga. They used to throw food like a motherfucker away and shit. Like,
Yeah, you said just because
like
working in
good
there and
food
shit.
and
Know what I'm
shit.
saying?
Just because they couldn't, just because they didn't have
if
enough.
you was
to-
nice, if you was a nice little nigga that day, they give you a little extra. You know what I'm saying? That's what
Oh
you
yeah,
saying.
you know what I'm saying? As long as you niggas wasn't fighting and shit in there, you get to eat some
That's
shit that wasn't some slop.
Look,
in
that's
that
an
bitch.
ill situation too. Them tents.
Nigga, the fuck, nigga. That shit was real, nigga.
Nigga, school. I don't know if
And that
niggas know.
bitch eating
I don't know if y'all
slop
know what
for
time
real,
it is,
nigga.
man. School with niggas with the
Nigga.
tents is, man. Niggas don't know what that is. 'Cause I don't even know what it is, but I've just heard about it.
Nigga, that's Tent City, nigga.
What is
That's
that?
a
What is
jail.
that?
Phoenix, nigga. Arizona, nigga.
What
It's
is
a
it?
It's a jail, nigga, where you in tents. That's where you sleep at. Ain't no cells. Ain't no AC. Ain't no inside shit. Where you go inside for
Water and use the bathroom.
to eat for the. That's what the food cafeteria.
This was the
You know what I'm saying?
this was the opposed under Sheriff Joe Arpaio, right?
Yeah.
In Arizona.
So explain to
Pink
us
socks,
what
pink
the
draws.
explain
What's
to us
that
what the tent is, though. So you outside for what? How long?
However long your however long you in jail for, nigga. Shit.
Just outside.
You outside, nigga. That's where you sleep
like
at.
The beginning of Scarface, and they got bang.
It ain't no. That's what I say. Ain't
like
no
the beginning
inside.
of Scarface, bro. Right now,
And you going inside if you got a job, nigga, somewhere, or
and he made them wear
you,
pink socks and pink drawers.
And you had to come and change every night after your job into new ones. They hand you some
new pink socks and new pink drawers.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then you still just outside. Now, mind you,
go back to your
in
tents.
the house, in my crib, being in Phoenix, would it be in 100 and something outside at 2 in the morning with the AC on? I'm still like it's hot. So you in the tent?
Yeah,
you in a fucking tent with a swamp cooler.
Now listen. Sheriff Joe Arpaio was found guilty of human rights violation
because they shut that shit down, right?
Listen, who?
I'm listening, nigga.
Sheriff Joe Arpaio was found guilty of civil rights and human rights violations.
Okay.
He was put in jail.
And that's the nigga that okayed it, right?
Yeah, he imposed it. Not okayed it. It was his idea.
Okay.
I seen that nigga when I was there too.
He was found guilty by federal judges and put in jail. Trump came in the office and pardoned him. Let him out scot-free, bro.
So they put him in jail.
And he was found guilty, my nigga.
He's supposed to serve how much time though?
I don't know. He was found guilty.
Do you know?
So what happened to Saquon? So listen, he was sentenced. I'm sorry,
because he partied.
Yeah. So he was sentenced, but Trump pardoned him first.
Before he even went in.
Yeah. So he was sentenced. But listen, what happened to Saquon was a human right and civil right violation. Saquon might get a lawsuit from that shit.
Real shit.
You should probably sue that man because he was found guilty.
Don't they have one going on about that shit?
Maybe.
I need to put my name on that bitch.
My word. Start it. Let's start it.
But no.
Let's start it. 4 thumbs down. The Joe Arpaio, get in the fucking corner.
That shit was
Access denied.
4 thumbs down to Joe Arpaio, yo.
That shit was
You know what I'm saying?
But not like
real,
like.
And I was in that bitch during the summer.
Human rights and civil rights violations. He was found guilty.
Yeah.
By a white man was found guilty by other white men.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying.
That mean it was egregious.
But I think
bro. Egregious.
Can you go further into it?
If white men found a white man guilty of civil rights violations, human rights violations, that means he was. That's
just ill.
Yeah, exactly.
So
bro.
personal experience. That's what I'm asking. Like, my brother, our
he
brother.
Lawsuit.
Can you go into depth in the situation though, so people might understand and hear?
That's what it was. It was just humiliation. The whole time.
Demasculization.
You wake up in a fucking tent on a cot, nigga. When it's 110 degrees outside.
So the ground is dirt.
The ground is cement. So a little piece of cement.
Even hotter.
So they made like a block, so it's cooking.
Even hotter. The cement holds heat.
Yeah.
It doesn't absorb it like dirt does.
So you're in there.
The heat bounces off.
So you're in there. It's not one. How many people's in your tent?
I can't remember that shit, to be honest. It was
guesstimation.
It was at least. It was at least 2 bunks in every joint. It might have been 4
on each side.
But these tents are all interconnected next to each other all the way down.
They're almost not even literally connected. There was a little bit of a space between, but I mean they all in a rows and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so it's like an A side, a B side. It's just this road, that road.
You're talking an acre, like acres and shit. A whole lot of motherfuckers.
And then what? Outside the tent, there's mad tents inside. Is there a gate surrounding?
Hell yeah.
So surrounding the whole thing or surrounding some of the tents?
Gate.
For anybody
surrounding the whole shit.
For anybody listening,
you outside in the tent, so you can walk outside of your tent and you outside in the fucking dirt. Nigga.
Look up tent.
So as soon as you step off that cement, it's a dirt walkway.
It's dirt. There ain't no grass or none of that shit.
Now,
the rest of the yard is dirt.
So what about
the prison yard is dirt?
So what about so you see you only going for how long?
And they let you go in the cafeteria to eat.
That's it. What about food and water?
I think they used to let you go in there and watch.
Do you guys got like a refrigerator or
out in the tent?
Refrigerator.
I'm just saying like something that. But you're outside of
the refrigerator.
What jail?
I mean, well, I'm just saying like there's so many tents in there. You in the fucking desert.
This is jail, bro.
You still gotta have some type of water.
What they give you, and when they give
it to that's why I'm asking the question.
You got water from the fucking faucet, nigga. I mean, from the
The pisser.
The drinking
same way in
fountains
jail.
and shit.
So
The same thing you piss in where you get your water from. You've been in jail now.
I know.
They had drinking fountains. I think they had drinking fountains.
They would have to in Arizona.
But there was, I remember it being lines for the fucking drinking fountain, for the fucking, you know, drinking fountain. Like, you gotta park and shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. But that's why I said I was lucky enough to get a fucking job because I wasn't eating that shit.
Yeah.
That shit is some slop for real. I wasn't touching
That's
it.
what you was telling me, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's niggas act right, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we had a job.
That's just an ill situation. And that's why, like, look, this wasn't even supposed to turn into no interview, but now it's just dead. So that's why I'm saying, like, because I want everybody else to hear. Because you told me most of it's just the ins and outs, but also at the same time.
Yeah, but, you know, that shit was crazy,
So,
bro. That shit was nuts.
I think it's about that time. We're gonna pick up where we left off on the next show, man. We'll start with Tent City and Saquon's experience there.
I definitely want to finish
This has
that.
been
And I want
Speaking
people to.
Slang and talking shit.
Well, it's about that time?
It's about that time, bro.
Damn, man. Shit.
So let's
man.
sign
I feel
off,
like we was
man.
just getting busy, man.
Yeah, we was
Like,
just getting into it. You know what I'm saying?
goddamn.
But we
We
can
about
do
to-
shit forever. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
but it's about that time because y'all niggas ain't listening anyway. And this is, but if you are, we appreciate it. Shout out to anybody who's listening and paying attention, man.
Real shit, man.
Because we just
Shout out,
speaking
shout
slang
out.
and talking shit. We appreciate y'all, man.
We going into a lot of things, in and out a lot of things, man.
No
Like,
word.
that's just ill, though. I would like to finish that shit.
Yeah.
I would like the viewers.
We're gonna pick up on the next show, right? At Saquon's experience in Tent City, Arizona.
Real shit. I would really
So
like to
anybody
do
out there
that.
listening, look up Tent City, Arizona, and you'll find out the atrocities that took place to everybody.
And if there's anything else that you heard niggas talk about that you
Please
want to know
leave a
more
comment.
on,
Leave a
let us
comment.
know because we'll find
My
more
word.
information
My
like
word. My
like the
word.
Miss Sithel thing or
My
the, you
word.
know what I'm saying, anything that we talk about.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
my-
saying?
I
Like,
agree with you,
You'll be
bro.
like, well, tell us more, whatever.
Yeah.
We'll look it up.
Anybody
most of the
that
shit-
has any opinion on anything we talked about during any of these shows, drop an opinion because we'll have you on the show to speak about it if you feel that you can speak
We would love
some slang and
to
talk some
have-
shit with us.
Yeah, hell yeah. We
So-
want everybody to speak slang and talk shit.
I
man.
did have a question, too, but I'll save it.
Well, what's the question? What's the question before we sign off?
I'll ask it, then we can save it, or whatever.
We'll come back to it. That'll be another
All
question.
right, ask the question, then we're gonna sign off from it.
Hell
but
yeah.
let's sign off before we ask the question. I am BIGG Church, Mr. AKA Drought Season. Get with me. You under dig me?
Speaking slang, talking shit.
Save
Scott
it.
Lindsay the Hustler, a.k.a. Tell your mother to page me. Check me out. Tell your mother to check me out, a.k.a. Who's that? That's Grandma. Oh, shit. What's up?
What does that mean?
Nobody knows what it means. It's provocative.
That's why we always get a...
Niggas grandma.
And then we... Hey, hell yeah. Number of the shout... Nigga, shout out number 2, Larry Johnson. Grandma, I had a pair of Converse, nigga.
I say, Carly, sign off and then ask your question.
Nah, man, it's quality, man. I had a pair of grandma moms too. I ain't gonna front, but
My word.
Well, yeah.
I heard this shit on another podcast, man. Shout out to Maul and Rory and them and shit.
Yep. Episode 2 or 3 now. They're on 2 or 3. I think episode 3 now, right?
3
yeah.
or 4. I
Yeah.
think.
Okay, all right. Word.
So we neck and neck.
The shit was funny to me though. The niggas was going back and forth. Maul basically said that he had a homegirl of his who was out on a date with a dude for the first time. And he texting her and shit, whatever, during the date or whatever. He ends up finding where they at eating at, and he pays for the bill. For their bill.
Right.
So, the question is, if you was out on a date with a chick for the first time, and her homeboy just paid for your bill out of nowhere, the waiter just walked up to you out of nowhere and said, "Oh, it's already
It's taken
paid
care
for.
of."
It's taken care of."
Well, you definitely
Would
gonna
you
get
have
back
a
into that. Yeah, we're gonna get
All
back.
right, put it right there.
That's what it is.
Man, y'all be good. We truly never have up to this point had a true sign off, and we still ain't.
This nigga says that every show, but we always still sign off somehow.
And we still ain't.
I know we ain't got no sign off, man. We just ended how we ended, man.
All right.
Real shit, man.
Yeah. Speaking slang, talking.
You know how we gonna end it tonight? Shout out Color Hearts. Love us like we love you.
Easy.
And I said it backwards.